Hello? Hello? Transmango, hello. Rue, hello. Goddess, hello. Copper, hello. Tree, hello. Creative, hello. Awkward, hello. Did I say that already? We can't hear you. I wasn't talking yet. Wombat, hello. Nick, hello. Foxwood Tacos, hello. Just when you distract me from my suffering. Oh my goodness. Hope everything's okay. Dang it. This is perfect body doubling in chat. Wombat. What if we did this for like a short amount of time, like every Monday? I'm procrastinating on sleep. Oh no, get out of here. Get out of here. What if we did a little bit of TV and did a little bit of painting like every Monday? Just like a little short stream. Back went out again. I'm all locked up and can't move without loads of pain. Oh my flippin' goodness. Dang it, Rue. What the flippity flop? I know you said before, but I really hope you can get all that checked out soon and they can do something. Dang it. Confused creative noises. I was preparing chicken in the crock pot. Why are you live? Because you all kept talking about how much you enjoyed like the painting and TV stream. And then I was like, dang, I really want to get more painting in. I was like, do you all really want to hear me just like chitty chat while like we watch some TV and stuff? And like, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be doing other stuff or whatever. But if I'm live and y'all are like, yeah, Fox, do painting, I'd be like, oh yeah, I should do some painting right now. I'm headed to bed shortly, but I'll stay up a tiny bit longer. Copper, go to bed. Get out of here. Yay, chill craft stream. Yeah, just like a chill crafty stream. Sounds good on Sunday. I hurt my leg. Kind of bad. Hurt like heck, but I'm fine now. Dang it, Transmango. Take it easy then. If it's like a flippin' knee or ankle or something, like that's legit. And like I feel fine, but like no, like take it easy for a hot minute. Dang it. You can't tell me what to do. Please do tell me what to do if you need something. Oh. All right, thanks, Copper. No, if you gotta get out of here, get out of here. Goodness sakes. I just kind of thought like, what if like anytime between like now and like, I don't know. What time is it? Now and like half an hour ago or something. Anytime between now and an hour ago. We just do like a mini Monday and we just paint some minis. You know what I mean? Like what if we do that? Watch a little TV. How it's made is what I have lined up. A few people said good things, so I hope we're all cool with that. Trash TV is definitely on a night where like I'm not doing anything other than focusing on chat and what we're watching. But if we're painting, we can put a little something else on, you know? I had a dude moment, man. I just said oopsies poopsies and got back up a little ouchie. Oh man. I'm just saying, like, people are like, tough it out, walk it off. Like, that's just really dumb. Just saying. I will finish building the house I'm working on in Sims, then I'll share it in the Discord. I've been meaning to. Heck yeah, Wombat. Let your mods mod. Do you know how hard it is to, like, for me to ask mods to mod? You know what I mean? Like, dang it. I did a thing the other day, and we kind of like, I kind of put some dirt on the ground and then like clean this guy up a little bit. Not perfect, but like good enough, I think, for like the test. And then I want to do a little dry brushing and just see how that looks. And then we'll see, you know, we'll give it a go. We'll see. And if I like it, then I think we're going to be good. I just have to decide his chest emblem, if I want to gold it out or if I want to like white it out and then we just save the gold for special ones, or like, I'm still not totally set on what we want to do on that one, but we don't have to decide that just yet. Guess who's making questionable decisions? I don't want any of you to make questionable decisions. I just want you all to make good decisions for yourselves. Especially if they involve self-tattooing. I'm just saying. Is permanent nerve damage just under my right shoulder blade. It goes overactive sometimes and locks me up. I just have to bear through it and use my heating pad, which doesn't really help, but makes me feel like I'm doing something. Dang it, Rue. So, Captain, do you believe in magic? I believe that if magicians train hard enough, their sleight of hand is so good that it's basically magic. Actually, ooh, that was an idea that I had like a year ago. And we could do that. Ooh, I had that idea like a year ago. We could do that. Forget that I said anything. Just remind me at some point. Magic. Like that. Just do it like that. And then I'll be like, oh yeah. It's exactly midnight here right now. Okay, then for you, Wombat, like anywhere between like 11 and 12 then. If we started between like 11 and 12 and we just went for like a little bit. I think that might be fun. I do know, which is why I yell at you. Oh my goodness, Fox with Tacos. Fox with Tacos knows what's up. Because Fox with Tacos also streams. Fox with Tacos. Oh, I want to show the thing. It's so flippin' good. I don't even think I can... I don't have a way to show the thing right now. I didn't think about it till just now. Oh, I want to do that. I want to show everyone the thing. It's so cool. Well, I'll shoot it out on like the socials. But Fox with Tacos made a thing for, no, I don't want to say. But it's just so good. Let me get caught up in chat. Pepsi Burger, hello. Justice for Copper. Hank, what? I was on your side. What happened? All of us. I'm supposed to be sleeping. It's 5 a.m. Kid's gonna be awake in about an hour or so, but my brother-in-law is coming to see me today for the first time in over 6 years. He has 4 nephews to meet, so I'm kind of anxious. Whoa, Nick, that's huge. Oh my goodness. I hope everything goes so well for you today, Nick. But we're not gonna be doing anything like too like upbeat or anything. We're doing like chill, painting and chill. We're doing some painting and chilling. Fox sounds like a worried father figure with a bunch of chaotic children. Oh my goodness. I can't find this thing to help my friend. I'm disappointed. Oh no. I'm not tattooing myself yet. Also practice on fake skin when I get my hands on one. Yeah, fake skin it up. Okay, good. Is making crock pot rosemary garlic butter chicken a bad idea? I feel like that's an amazing idea. Monster, hello. Oh, I'm getting triggered by that, Fox Tacos. Human 1. Not like trigger, but like it makes me think of that game. I got nerve damage under my right shoulder and landed on my right arm when I went skydiving indoors. So basically half my body is just wrecked. Oh, flippity flop, Rue. Dang it. I mean, like witchcraft, but like whatever works. Like, no. But I'm open to it. You know what I mean? Like, do I believe it? No. But do I believe that there's things out there that I don't know and I don't understand and I could learn a thing? Yes. I'm always open to learning. That's the thing, like, I don't know, when you're open to learning, like, you acknowledge that you're not always going to be correct and you don't know everything. And so, like, I have my thoughts and opinions on things, but, like, it's not set in stone. Like, you know what I mean? Things can change. Things can be different. Show the thing. Oh, okay, okay. I'm all out of Adderall. Oh, and
NIKW 1909 just subscribed, says happy anniversary F0X Notch emotes.
What the? 19 months, Nick. Oh my goodness. Nick, thank you so much. What the flippity flop? That I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. What the flippity flop? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at the 19 months. Oh, what the I guess I gotta keep going then, huh, Nick? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me I gotta skippy a little bit. Let me get caught up. You chatted too much and I was trying to talk to everyone. I gotta skip a little bit. I gotta skip a little bit. Why what? Fox the Magician? Wait, no, I'm not doing any tricks. I refuse to learn. Learning is good for you. All I'm saying is I did witchcraft and the witchcraft worked. What was the witchcraft? You want to hear something? Word? Of course. Don't tell Human One why I'm not home yet. OT, I don't even know. OT, hello. Human One. Human One. OT's with me. Watch this. Watch this. Hang on. Hi. Oh, I almost spilled water. That would have been really bad. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. Hi, Fox. Hi, OT. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, here we go. Okay, go be home later. Okay, there you go. All right, Human One. OT will be home later. Don't worry about it. It's all good. See, OT can confirm. That is OT. Surprise subathon. Every sub, you go longer today. What? No. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bella, hello. Nick, gosh darn it. Just thank you so much, Nick. Gosh darn it. Mad Emmy, hello. Okay. I got double charged for Fox subbies, so what the flippity flop? Yell at Twitch. Take it back. Don't. No good. That shouldn't happen. What happened? Went where? Fox is here. Yeah, we're right here. See? That's how you know. Ooh, oh no. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay. Oh, OT. It's really good to it's really awesome that you're here. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. See, and everything's the correct way around, everybody. There we go. Because flying fox to friendship. That's what we're doing. See, this is friendship being forged right here. This is friendship being see, look at that. Look at that handshake. This is friendship being forged right here. All right, everybody. Friendship forging. Yeah. Yep. OT is very chilly. Okay. All right. Okay. OT, you gotta go home now. So you go home. Bye, OT. Okay. There goes OT. Okay. There you go. That's one heck of a handshake. Mando, hello. Stop. I literally am laughing too much. We just, bye, OT. There we go. Okay. I went to get a drink and come back to this. What? All they do is shake hands. Yeah, because everyone is so nice here. Everyone is so nice. We just shake hands a lot. Wait, I want to stay. No. Oh, OT. You can come back. Because Human One was wondering where you were. So I was just saying, like, I thought you were leaving, but you don't have to leave. Here, we can. Okay. I just want you all to know that this is on camera for all of you right here. You don't have to go, OT. You can hang out here while I paint. There you go. All right, everybody. Okay, OT is gonna sit right there. So Human One, OT will be back late tonight. Don't worry about OT. OT kindly is gonna drop in to the foxhole as one would to do the painting. I came back in from the snow. Exactly. So cold. Oh, so we're gonna have to make like a warm mug cake for OT so that OT can warm up. So we'll do that after stream, OT. So just be nice and just warm up until then. Just stay warm until then. Okay. Hey Fox, guess who has to write a paper tonight? Catherine, do your homework. Write your paper. Goodness sakes. Get it done. Don't talk in here. Only do work. Failed doing chores yesterday. My chore day. This is bad because I need my routine and cannot have it be completely bamboozled again. Getting out of the routine, yeah, I understand that. It sends me for a loop sometimes too. But I found my backup instant releases that I got when I first started. I also afford taking sleep to do my chores from the out. Oh, dang it. Like sleep is good, but I understand. Human One mug. I saw it. See? OT. Exactly. OT. This is the. Oh, paint me like one of your. Okay. Yeah. I'll paint you, OT. Okay. Let's get going to the stuff. OT is on such a big delay. Well, yeah, because it's like it's so far. It's going so far to get to you, Human One. From here to there. It's just going so far. So it's just there's a bit of a delay. That's all. No big deal. Bad reception in the Arctic? Exactly. Okay, so it was pointed out in the Discord that maybe the camera angle wasn't the greatest, and I'm working with what I'm working with at the moment. I don't have a new camera stand or anything. I'm using like a very scuffy, like old phone stand type thing, and it's like kludged together at the moment, but it's working. But I've kind of adjusted it, moved around a little bit, and I think that you can see more of the thing, and then we can still do our zoomy zooms, and we can still move around. Whoa. These are the guys we are going to be painting, and these are the guys we painted. There's a big difference because they adjusted the scale to make it fit like the universe better. So there we go. Okay. And then we're gonna watch them how it's made, because like that's a cool show to have up in the background and stuff, right? So That's what I think. I don't know. What do you all think? Are we all cool with that? My hands are on a delay because they're so chilly. I know, you got to warm up, OT. One's painted and one is not. Okay. So yeah. So these 10 have just been primed. So they just have a base layer of paint down. They were gray. Well, the bases were black, but they were gray. They looked like find a good one. That's cool. Do I have any good examples here? I do. Not that. There we go. Okay. So they start as a sprue like this. And then we use a snipping tool, or an X-Acto knife type situation. A little snippy. We get them off the sprue into little pieces. And we glue them together into something like that. And we spray paint them with a special spray paint. It doesn't have to be special. It just, the special one holds the details a little bit better. So then there's a base coat. Because I'm trying to be lazy and kind of speed paint these, I'm doing a red. There is a difference between doing a black, a gray, or a white, or doing colored base layer. And we're kind of being a little bit lazy. We're not trying to be perfect on these ones. We're not trying to win any awards or anything. So we're trying to do something quick so that we can go from this to this relatively quickly. These first couple ones, we're kind of taking our time, and we're not fully set on the color pattern or anything yet. So they've taken a minute. But once we get it down and once we get the hang of it, everything, and we kind of start assembly lining it out, it'll be a lot more quick getting everything done. Oh no, Dorina! Super horrible day. Dang it. I hope the rest of your day turns around. I gotta skippy a little bit. Is this the new camera? OT, look. This is the new camera. It's not even a phone. I can do this, and you can actually see things. Whoa! Okay, that went on for way too long. That went on for way too long. Also, it's very considerate that Fox puts on human gloves.
One topic says,
why are you white?
It's the lighting. It's the lighting. I thought sprues were just the left behind plastic. Well, the models come on sprues, and once I clip them all the way, the only thing that'll be left is the sprues. So there's that. Oh my god, OT. You can't just ask someone why he's white. Yeah, what the heck? It's just the lighting. Okay. Are we good for... Oh, okay. So, someone pointed out that, like, the way I had this set up before, you couldn't, like, you could see, like, kind of here a little bit, and, like, well, here a little bit, but then there's all this you're missing out on. So I've kind of you can see the paint pot there now. You can see what's like on deck and what's going to be drying. You can see the paint that we have kind of lined up and ready to go. And then I feel like Fox isn't getting the reference. I feel like I've heard it before, but I didn't know exactly where, so I didn't want to be like wrong about guessing where the quote's from. I couldn't remember. Fox doesn't even know the date today. It's the 14th of October. Or the 13th of October. Or the 15th of October. It's one we've told you all to recently watch. Oh, I've already forgotten. Dang it. Oh, man. I need a better list of, like, things to pay attention to. It's the 13th of Foxtober. There you go. Sleep. Okay, I do need to get to bed. Good night, Fox and folks. Copper, have a good night. She doesn't even go here. I mean, I feel like that's a Napoleon Dynamite reference. But I haven't seen that in a really long time. And if I'm honest, I don't think I really liked it that much. Fox, are you in your spaceship again and have lost track of time? Yes. That was not Napoleon Dynamite. She doesn't even go here. Are you sure? Literally, all these memes are from the same movie. That's all the hint. Oh, my goodness. Okay, TV time. Stop trying to make fetch a thing. Oh, that's Mean Girls. I know that. 100% accurate. Wait, which one? Oh. Oh. You all were gonna get me to get the wrong thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's all Mean Girls. Didn't they have a new one come out recently? I didn't see it. I was modding on delay because my hands are cold. I know, we gotta warm your hands up, OT. Oh my goodness. It always has been, Fox. I get that reference. Okay, TV time, right? Can we do TV time? Let's do TV time. It is a remake? Oh, I thought it was like a continuation. Looks like I bumped my monitor a little bit when I was moving it out of the way.
Today on How It's Made.
Hey, let me know the audio levels.
We're turning up the volume for this one.
I think it's a touch quiet. I think
3D puzzles.
I think around there is good. Oh, we did 3D puzzles.
Rubber mats.
Did we do this whole thing before?
You a step-by-step
We did do rubber mats before.
And toilets.
Oh, we did do toilets.
Just topics for future
Never
shows.
mind.
Drop us a line at
Skipping. TV painting time.
Made.
I was about to ask. Oh, I need to mix this monitor over so I can move this monitor over a little bit so I can see it better. There we go. Stargate, enjoy your lurk.
Today on How It's Made. Copy paper.
Why am I getting doubled up?
And again and again.
Why am I getting doubled up audio?
Jeans. Stay tuned for a demonstration.
Hang on, everybody.
Computers. Here's some hard data for you.
Oh, what's going on? Hang on a second.
And plate glass.
We're doubled up somewhere.
We promise you full transparency in this report.
Okay.
Paper back to the Stone Age. No more letters.
Okay, how does this even make sense?
Goodbye typewritten reports. Hello.
Okay, that was really weird. Okay. There we go. New window. No, same window. That's what was really throwing me off. It was the exact same window. Double sound. Yeah. Watch Kid Nation. When we watch Kid Nation, I don't want to be painting. I want to be paying attention to Kid Nation. So like, you know, refresh the video usually works. That's what I did. I didn't realize that's what would fix it, but that's what I did.
Today on How It's Made. Copy paper. We'll check it out again and again and again. Jeans. Stay tuned for a demonstration. Computers. Here's some hard data for you. And plate glass. We promise you full transparency in this report.
I want to rewatch Kid Nation. I want to watch it here. Well, yeah, but when let me know which day is Kid Nation Day. Sounds good.
Goodbye typewritten reports.
Lurk, partial lurk because I got to do dishes and put my phone on the charger. I'll be listening though. All right, cool.
Photocopiers and printers have us using more paper than ever before.
We are going to. Oh, I should get another
Paper
silver. This
production
might be too
begins
dark.
with the arrival of wood at the mill.
We are going to be
Paper
doing
is made from
a.
paste produced
I should
from
probably.
a
I'm
mix
not
of
going to do that on there.
65% maple,
We're going to be doing
45%
a
birch,
dry
and
brush,
10% poplar.
which is a technique that we haven't
They
done
require
on
2
stream
tons
yet.
of wood to produce 1 ton of paste. Everything starts from this
Goodbye,
debarking
copy
drum,
machine.
which removes
Hello,
bark from the
floppy
logs.
disk.
It's about a 20-minute operation. The bark will be burned.
I don't even think I
to
have any
produce
floppy
steam for the
disks.
operation of the mill.
Maybe I do.
The debarked
Maybe I hung on
logs
to
are
one because it was
transported
like,
on
this is going to be
conveyor.
like crazy old one day.
All is controlled by an operator. Now the logs are reduced into small pieces called kindling.
So
They're
let me know,
accumulated into a pile and
let me
remain
know if you want to
outdoors,
talk about
winter and
anything or
summer.
like have questions about anything specific because
The kindling looks like this.
we're going to be kind of focusing on the painting.
These
So if you
5
want
piles
this
total about
conversation to go in any
30,000
particular
tons of
direction,
kindling. Next step, reduce the kindling into a paste. They begin by washing it.
no
This screen
promises, but you can
verifies
ask.
that the washer is properly loaded. Then comes alkaline cooking. This diagram controls its operation.
Move my keyboard over there.
This huge cylinder
There we
is the
go.
washer in which the kindling is
To
cooked for
reconfigure
several
everything a little
hours
bit.
at a temperature of 315 degrees. And this is the recuperation boiler.
So much
It
different
burns wood
paintbrush
lignite
than
at
how's
1800
mine
degrees.
compared to theirs? You go with that?
Certain chemical
Very different
products which
paintbrush
come out
compared
fused
to
as
what we're
lava
using
are
before.
recuperated.
Is
This
the
black
crust or the
liquor
filling the best
residue
part
of
of pumpkin
burned
pie?
wood will be burned
The
to
crust
produce
because the
steam.
filling's gross because it's
Exiting
pumpkin.
the washer, the
Even though it's
brown
not
paste
pumpkin,
is
but it's
washed
pumpkin.
and sent to the thickener. With this spatula, they verify the quality of the brown paste washing. The paste must be bleached. This alkaline extraction tower places the brown paste in contact
We
with
dab, that
chemical
was too much.
products. It's bleached with chlorine
We
dioxide.
dab some paint on
and
there.
gradually becomes more white. Then the
And
water
then
is partially drawn off.
counterintuitively, we brush a whole bunch off. And then
Water is
we
extracted
pick
with
up
this equipment.
our little
The
dude
Bell
here.
Law Bell Bay 3 paper machine operating at a speed of 3,500
and
feet
move and get a little bit more comfy.
Between the entry and the exit,
I am
concentration of
definitely going to
water
have
in
to
the
get a new
paste
camera
falls from
stand.
95 to 5%.
I am like right up against the edge. My leg is bashed into the table leg.
Here we see the sheet of paper
We
coming
just
out of the presses.
slowly
Then analyzers
run the dry
verify
brush
quality parameters of the
over
paper
this guy's
and
pew
signal
pew.
any anomaly.
And it's going to start grabbing the high points.
The paper is then rolled up. This roller produces enormous main spools.
Slowly
With this
building it up,
transfer
trying
over,
not to
they
catch
change a
anywhere
full
else.
spool for an empty one. A roll weighs over 35 tons and contains over 37 miles
I have to
of
post some
paper.
pictures on the
The
Discord, I
spooler
think.
cuts the main spools
Some of
into
this is
smaller,
definitely gonna be
less
hard
wide
to-
rolls. Some will be delivered as is, while others will be shipped
Hard to
paper
do
cutters.
on this camera with this lighting and everything.
Rolls are sent to an automated warehouse. In the
Oh
warehouse,
my goodness.
they store rolls that
I don't know if
will
you
be
I don't know
cut
if this is
later.
coming across on there, but it looks so much better already.
Robots guided on rails in the floor feed the
But
bill
instead
and
of
feed paper
painstakingly
cutter.
doing the edge highlighting,
This is the one that produces copy paper.
which would look better. Painstakingly doing the edge highlighting would look better. This just basically caught all the edges and doesn't look too bad. Makes all the details pop because you can actually like see them compared to the background and everything. Pie made of pumpkin and spices is an open face pie crust. Oh, not this again.
In 1 hour,
does that mean a pie is toast?
6,600 packages of copy paper. A single log allowed for the production of at least 15 of those packages.
This is gonna be too much.
Jeans might be the world's greatest rags to riches story. When they were
I feel like we
first
watched the
invented,
jeans too, did we not?
nobody would be caught dead in them, except for factory workers, farmers, and tradesmen. Yet today, they're one of the most popular clothing items in the world. Quite a fashion statement.
Literally just that.
Jeans are made from a
And now we
highly
have
cotton
a
called
fully
This
highlighted
enormous
QQ.
roll contains 1,500 feet of
I
fabric,
don't know.
from which they will produce
I'll just have to take a
350
picture and put it on the
pairs of
Discord or
jeans.
something.
Several thicknesses of the material are unrolled on this long table.
I think we
This
did watch the
knife
jean
can cut
episode
up to
since we
100
talked about
thicknesses
pockets.
of the
Oh my goodness, we
material
did
at a
talk about
time.
pockets. You're right.
By multiplying the thicknesses, they produce a whole pile of pieces with one cut.
And then we did do computers because we looked at this and
The
we're just like, oh my
assembly of
goodness.
30 components of the computer is now finished. Just before closing the case, they
Because
test
I was
each
like, I
computer
wonder
to
what the
verify
specs on
the
this thing
correct
were.
Functioning of the peripherals. Then they close up and proceed to packaging. This
You think they
company
test every
produces
single
about
one?
300 computer units every day.
Box with tacos. Toast. I'm not here.
No need to adjust
Is
your
it
set.
soup?
What you're looking up until the 1800
Did we-
degree is about 11 have asked
Did you all
for.
see the thing that I
and
showed for
stored
code
vertically.
that was like the pies, the monster pie soup thing? That was
If you have any
interesting.
comments about the show, or if you'd like to suggest topics for future shows, drop us a line at sciencechannel.com.
I don't want to write this paper, Catherine. Literally, yeah, I feel you, but like literally you have to though, right? So it's like one of those silly things, like it doesn't matter if you want to or not, you legit have to. We'll put a little bit in his exhaust. Here he is. And we'll go back and clean up the red maybe. Those
Today
dabby
on
dabs.
how it's made.
If any gets picked
Nails
up in
and
there, that's
staples,
cool.
a fascinating
I just have to figure out what I want to do with that chest emblem.
Safety glasses, focused on protecting your eyesight.
So those are kind of the different
Fabrics.
coins. What was the difference here? So I did his lenses with this one,
And bicycles.
tidied that up, and then I did the
Gear up to see
base.
how
Oh, so those
they're
are all
made.
things I could show you. Okay. So we are going to do his weapon too.
If you've ever needed
Whoop.
to attach two pieces of wood, you know there's no shortage of fasteners. You
Oh my
can
goodness, I
choose
keep hitting
from
my
common
hang on, I gotta
nails,
adjust my microphone when I do
spiral
this. I keep
nails,
hitting it with the paintbrush.
finishing nails, and even staples. And if you've ever wondered where these useful little items come from, well, we've got it all nailed down for you. There are hundreds of varieties of nails being made, and they're made of very durable carbon steel, all starting from steel wire. Rolled up on a drum, this steel
I really don't
wire
want to
weighs
adjust
in
it
at
back there because it's like the
5,500
perfect
pounds.
height.
The wire's diameter is a quarter
Now
of
I
an
have to.
inch,
Okay.
and that's too large, so they'll have to reduce its size. Using many drums, they're going to pull the wire successively to gradually thin it. Then they'll roll it up again. When full, this roll will contain almost 80,000 feet of wire, weighing 2,500 pounds. The wire now has a diameter of 1/10 of an inch, so it will have to be reduced by half. Now they're going to cut the wire into little rods.
Okay. A little bit weird having it this
The
way
cut
for me, but
rods
I
are
think I'll
gathered
stop
up
hitting
with
it
this
at least.
electromagnet and dumped into a machine that will process them.
I got an extension because I was really sick over the weekend, but I need to finish. Yeah, get it done. Are you on Tubi? Yeah. There's
Here,
so many
the
different
rods
types
are
of
made
screws,
into
nails, and staples. I probably only saw a fraction of what's available when I was at the window factory.
And a blade forms the nail
There's a
points.
ton.
These blades are
It's
changed
really
every
interesting when you
600
get like
hours.
industry-specific ones. There's a store out here called Nutty Bolts, and they sell all kinds of nails, screws, and bolts. That's interesting.
This machine forms nail
I'd be so
heads
curious
by
to know
flattening
like
them
what
with great pressure on the
what
rod
industry
ends.
or what group of people use each one, you know?
Nail heads are formed at a rate of 1,400 per minute.
You know, the screwdriver was made or was invented like way after screws were.
The manufacturing of nails is now finished. They fall into
They would
a
just
chute,
use like a knife or a
then into
slotted
this collecting bin.
tool.
Nails are sold by the
It was
pound
meant for something else.
or embedded
Just
in
figure it
plastic
out.
rolls, as we see here.
And they're like, maybe we should invent like a tool just for this.
This machine inserts 167 nails into each roll. The plastic strip has teeth, and the nails hook into these. They handle the rolls with gloves, since the coating applied to the nails is not yet dry.
I've got 10-minute rant on the different screw
This
heads
machine
and why some are
produces
just
5
awful
rolls
for
a
things.
minute for a total of
Flatheads are the
835
worst.
nails.
They technically have their spot for a reason, but they're the worst and I
Making
hate them.
spiral nails requires an extra processing step.
That's
This
a little bit
machine
too much
puts the
silver.
spirals
That's
into the
okay.
nails with these cylinders and welds them. It makes 1,200 nails a minute. Then the nails
technically
are put together
just
into
doing
strips for use in pneumatic
quick and
nailing
dirty,
guns.
and if it's a little bit
Each
messed
strip
up, we're
contains
not going
30
to stress
spiral
about it.
nails.
Even though we definitely are, but we're not going to mess about it. We're not going to stress. We're
To
just
help
be like,
them in
that's
place,
cool.
The nails are coated with a resin that dries in 4 minutes.
All right, I'll do this one
is the
here
nailing
too.
device that uses nails on a strip. It sets the nails in one strike with
Just
the
since I already
user's
have the
trigger
paint and
finger.
everything. Oh, I put way too much on there. Oh, good thing it's on a wet palette.
Now we move on to the fabrication of staples. The staple press binds 80 iron wires which have been well lined up. The 80 small wires are placed side by side. The wires are glued together. Then the wires come out well adhered to one another.
Which one do you hate more?
The staple
I hate
strips
that I
are
know the
fed into
difference.
This machine.
The screws I needed were star bit
It
heads.
cuts
I like
the
those.
staples to the
The torx
desired
bits.
length and
Between
folds
a
them
number
in
1 bit
stroke
and number
with
2
this
bit.
press,
Like
which
a number 1
applies
Phillips and a
40
number 2
tons of
Phillips and a number
pressure.
3 Phillips.
Staples
Yeah, there's a
are
big
formed
difference.
on this gauge, and the staple strips are then ready for packaging. Every day they produce a total of some 25 million nails.
Robertson,
here,
but only
which
because
require
torch
the
stars
processing
scare
of
people for some
11,000
reason.
tons of metal annually.
Robertsons are good. I think the Torx ones are fine. I don't know why, but Robertson's ones are used for
At
like
work and at
cabinetry.
play, our precious vision can be at risk.
They're the square
For
ones.
instance, we
Ads
need
are
to
starting
protect
shortly,
our eyes when
either
we're
in 5
using
seconds
power
or a minute and
tools
5 seconds.
and when we're playing squash. Thankfully, all we need to do is wear safety glasses. How do they make them so resistant?
Oh yeah, didn't we watch
Let's
this
have a
one?
look.
Or we just talked about it? All right, it's on again. Whatever.
Many sports and trades require the wearing of safety glasses. These glasses are made with plastic molding. Here we see the interior of
Oh
a
my
mold.
goodness, if I was doing Necrons or something. Oh, I
The
forgot to get a
optical
little
part of
pistol
the
here.
lens is
Get this
mirrored
too.
in order to be as transparent as possible, without
Black.
being deformed.
Silver dry brush. Details done.
The glasses
Be
are made
so
by
fast.
melting the primary material, a plastic resin called polycarbonate.
I don't know why some of these guys have like the
The
pistols
resin
mag
granules
locked
are
to their
poured into this
leg and
machine.
some are in
It becomes
holsters.
liquefied at a temperature
I guess
of
the holsters
450
would
degrees.
thematically keep the weapons like
plastic is
clean.
injected into the mold under pressure over a 30 to 60 second period.
Hope I didn't get
The
in his arm
plastic
there. I
hardens
think so.
rapidly, and the glasses are then removed from the mold.
Good
They
boy,
mold several
hello,
glasses
welcome
at a
in.
time. The glasses are separated by hand and then are given an initial visual inspection.
It's nice not worrying about your screw coming off your driver, as long as we all agree that flatheads and Phillips are the worst. They're actually meant to. They're actually
glasses are
designed
placed
to
on this
cam
support.
out at a
They're
certain
then taken
point.
to the laboratory where they'll be given a surface treatment.
It's a legit
But
thing. They're
before
meant to do
beginning the
that.
treatment, They're washed to eliminate any impurities.
Techno
To
How,
ensure that the coating
hello.
treatment adheres well to the lens.
I hope the rest of your drive was good. I don't like stars. They strip out too easily for general
When
use.
they've been washed, the glasses are then rinsed in
I
clear
don't know. It
water.
depends. You got to know when to stop when you're using them. You got to have the right size. You don't want to be too big or too small, or else it's not going to fit right.
Soaked in a chemical solution, which prevents misting.
And then you got to know when to
scratching
stop.
of the lens.
And pilot holes help. I don't have too much problem with them,
This coating now
but
has
I'd
to
use
be
them a lot.
cooked. They direct the glasses
As much as
to
I want to just hang out, I really do need to get this essay done. Dang this accelerated class. Yo, Catherine, have a good lurk. Get out of here. I know Phillips can intentionally came out, but I'm not an industrial worker in a car factory worrying about overdriving. All right, that's fair.
There are no
That's fair.
or distortions in the lenses.
So you can't see it really, but that's the
Glasses are placed on this support.
that's the dry brush, and we legit just finished those. And so we could do some
This milling machine
other highlights and stuff. We could do some dry brushing on the rest of the stuff, but like I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to just get it good enough and then be good with it.
At this stage of the production of the glasses,
This
the
is just some of the
nose piece
brush
is glued
cleaner.
on.
I don't want to do too much because I want to stretch this out as long as possible.
Certain pairs of glasses are selected from each production run. Here, they evaluate the resistance of glasses to a racquetball hurled at them at 90 miles
thanks.
per hour.
Thank you.
Here, a hockey visor is tested against
Tree's
a
the
puck
only one
traveling
looking
at
out
60
for me. Oh
miles
my
an
goodness,
hour.
everybody. You were all just
To
letting me
conform
do
to
a
safety
poor job of
standards,
this.
The glasses must withstand these tests. It confirms that they're truly safe. Now they proceed to final assembly steps in making the glasses. The last few pieces of the glasses, such as the plastic ear stems, are
Skill
installed.
issue. Come on now. We love Scuffy Scream. I get
Now
Scuffy
completed,
Stream.
the
I
glasses
guess.
are placed in cases.
I
It's
guess.
the final step in their fabrication.
These metallic ones are the
They
worst for
make
getting the
several
paint off.
types of safety glasses
I don't
here.
want to do that one. I want to
Industrial,
do this
hockey
one.
and football visors, swimming goggles,
To make sure I'm doing the right
racquetball
paper towel.
glasses.
Also, OT, thank you for the TTS from a while ago.
This facility turns out thousands of safety glasses every day. And the polycarbonate resin used to make those safety glasses could very well save your eyes one day.
Yeah, do wear the proper PPE. Do wear the proper PPE. For
Early
goodness
man
sakes.
relied on animal skins to protect himself against the elements. Eventually,
Ugh,
fabrics
I'm gonna
were
have to like
invented,
soak this in the
giving us a bit
stuff
more
like
choice
overnight
in
or
the
something.
matter,
This
and eliminating
is
the need
not
to
want to wash
hunt
out.
or go naked. Today,
What?
textile mills make fabrics
What
in
did I
every
just miss there?
conceivable pattern and color. Fabric
wanna
is made from
put that on
thousands
the
of
side a
braided
little bit
threads.
so this can soak
This
in there
mill has
properly.
700 bobbins of polyester.
Oh my
Each
goodness,
bobbin
700
contains
bobbins of
155
polyester.
miles of thread. We begin by separating the threads. This warp unit takes
Also,
the
fun
700
fact, one of my
strands
coworkers
and
at the window
assembles them.
factory refused to wear the
Then
proper
this
PE
cone
on the floor.
separates
He's my
them.
supervisor. Oh, isn't that
Other
fun? They're like,
strands are
oh my
added, and in
goodness.
total, there will be
I've been doing this
7,000
forever.
of
It's
them.
fine. I don't need to.
One fabric is composed of threads
All right.
braided at 90
We can
degrees.
touch this
The
guy's
warp
face
threads
up
are
a little
assembled
bit.
lengthwise, while the weft
But-
threads are joined transversely.
I think we can do that.
To prevent the threads from tearing, they pass
I think
through
we
a
can
bit
do
of
that
glue.
at
These
the same
rollers
time as we
eliminate the
do all of
surplus.
them. Oh,
The
we gotta do the
glue will be
wash.
removed with water
Let's do the
before
wash on
dyeing
this
the
one
threads.
first, because I don't think we showed
The
you the
glued
wash
together
before.
threads exit this machine.
Let's shake up the wash. And I think if I like these ones, then we'll start on these 10
large
tonight,
screen
and then just do the
cylinders are
first
heated
step
and dry the glue on
of
the
all of
threads.
them.
Knitting will soon begin. The 700 strands are newly separated.
Did I
on
mention
this
he used
loom
to
roller.
also vape on the floor where dangerous materials were nearby? Oh my goodness.
Each
like when
thread
someone's,
must
like,
pass
having a
through
cigarette at a
blade
gas
to
pump or
produce a
something.
specific design. This machine
I was watching a
takes the
movie recently,
7,000
and
strands
there was a
of
whole
thread,
scene where a whole
one
bunch
by
of people
one,
were
and
smoking,
they
and I
pass
was like,
through
I
the
could
blade.
taste that scene.
It's a highly
I was like,
precise operation.
wow, it has been so long since I've watched anything where people were smoking. Progress.
The threads pass through a blade,
Oh my goodness.
and the weaving
I forgot I gotta
finally
glue,
begins. On this Jacker-type loom roller,
the
the
tip of
warp
this.
thread is inserted by a jet of air. The weaving machine assembles two loom
coming
rollers
off.
made of 7,000 strands. The fabric reaches a width of 12 feet. The dark threads are inserted
like
into
it.
the weave. They insert 600 weft strands per minute.
It's got synthetic
The
brushes
blades
as
remove
opposed
the weft
synthetic
strands to insert the warp
bristles
ones
as
between the
opposed
two.
to
A comb pushes the
like
weft.
horsehair or whatever they use.
The plate of the breakage chain stops the
So
machine
this
if the
one,
thread
we're
should
just putting the
break.
shade on, which is just basically like a really thin paint.
This bobbin contains 155 miles of thread.
And what this does is it just kind of collects in all the low points, all the cracks, all the valleys,
The weft thread is in
and
the
it really
insertion
makes
nozzle.
all the details
When
pop.
a weft is inserted, an air jet nudges it in.
What I'm also very lazily doing, oops,
The loom roller operates at full tilt. It makes 600 thread intersections a minute.
what I'm also very lazily doing is putting it
Weaving is now
all over the
We move
entire
on to the
model
following steps.
to make it
Washing and
appear
dyeing. Washing is done in a soapy
as if
solution
it's
at
more than just a
175
spray painted layer,
degrees,
and to make it
and at a
appear as
speed
if
of
I've done a few
195
layers
feet fabric a
of
minute.
the various
The
paints.
fabric is rinsed in clear water of about 85 degrees. Now it's on to dyeing. This is done with jets.
When in
Up to
actuality,
7.5
I just
miles of fabric is
don't
placed
wanna
in
go
clean water
over-
into which colorants have been
Because like
added.
how quickly
The
we're doing
solution is
this,
heated and the
if we were to
fabric
do
soaks
that,
here for about 6
so
hours.
okay,
Then it will be rinsed
what I
in
should do, these are
lukewarm
spray
water.
painted red, right? What I should do is then hand paint them 2 more layers of red.
The fabric is placed in a bin.
And what we're doing is ignoring that. And we're just kind of taking this on the
This
hair a little
machine is
bit
called an opener. It
so that
unfolds and
everything
stretches the
looks a little
material
dingy, a
before
little
rolling it
grimy.
up on an immense roller.
and it looks like I did a really good and intricate job of painting this. When in actuality, I'm just trying to save myself
And
like
now the roll is almost
15 or 30 minutes a model.
full. We now move to
And if we're gonna be
thermosetting in a
painting
high
all of these
temperature
guys, that's a
that
lot of
dries the
models.
fabric. The temperature is almost 400 degrees.
I also
at
really
the
want to get to
oven's
the group of
entrance.
10.
The fabric
It's
circulates here
way
for 45
better to
seconds.
batch them out
The bobbin that
instead
we
of doing
saw at
one
the
by one,
beginning
because then you're
has
doing this.
produced
You've got the same
15
paint out
miles
for
of fabric.
everything.
This finished
the whole
roll
time,
weighs
so-
3,300 pounds.
You're already in the mindset. You already know what you're doing. You're already like, okay, it's tricky to do it over here. It's easy to do it over here. This is a problem
Bicycles
over
have come
here.
a long way from the original
You're
basic
not getting it out and
design.
resetting it every time.
Now
So
they feature multiple gears, high-tech materials like carbon fiber frames, and featherlight
that's
metal
why we're doing
alloys.
that.
And they're made to tackle everything from quiet bike paths to the most rugged mountain trails. A French invention of 1790, the first bicycle resembled a two-wheeled wooden horse without pedals or handlebars. In
Am I the only one that
1817,
worked
a
where we
German
followed the
gave it
safety stuff?
direction control.
Actually
The
did
addition of
hot
pedals to
work
the
permits
front
and
wheels
everything?
came from France in 1861.
Well,
The British contributed as well, adding the large
Possibly.
front wheel in 1870. By 1903,
there was
all
definitely some
countries
situations and
participated in the
things where the
first
boss man
bicycle
said
Tour de
like, "Hey,
France.
we're doing this," and I said, what's a different way we can do that? Because that way doesn't
a
seem
bicycle
smart.
is a beautiful piece of engineering. The frames are made of steel.
But what did I know? I didn't know all the ins and outs yet.
Alloy known as chromoly. Fabrication begins with these hollow tubes. The tube cutter cuts the steel before sending it to the bender. The bender curves
Trying
the
to,
tubes
if I
cold,
gloop it on a little bit
exerting
too hard in
strong
one
pressure
spot, you
against
really
the
want to try to
bending
get it
jig.
right away, because if you come back and it's already started drying, it's not going to look so good. We do want it to look grimy and everything, and in person this looks so much better than before. I actually probably should have left this one undone so that we could have that side-by-side walkthrough. Dang it, I really should have done that. Maybe I'll do one more little guy. I should probably do 2 more little guys so we get a squad of 5. Actually, I need a squad of 10 of these at some point. That's too much work. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go. We're gonna go with full send. We're gonna go full send on this squad of 10. Let's just see if I need to do any touch-ups or any of the red paint. I really don't want to. Let's see if I need to.
Warming of the frame requires about 2 minutes at a temperature of over 1400 degrees.
All right, I do need to a little bit. Dang it. Okay. We're gonna go full send.
They proceed in the same way.
We're just doing touch-ups and we're starting on these guys right now.
Frame of the bicycle.
I am too impatient. We're full sending.
At this stage, it's important to straighten the frame, which could have deformed.
If I let myself, I would literally spend hours and hours and hours on each individual one. So we're just trying to do a little creative growth and get things done a little bit more quickly.
Now they're going to paint the frames.
It's from a podcast I was listening to when I made my accounts.
Adheres to the frame by static contact. Then the paint will be baked in a natural gas.
Oh, because they knew you're. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, wait a second, what?
For 15 minutes.
I don't know what I'm supposed to write in here.
The frame is now cooled, and we can.
You don't have to write anything. I don't think. You don't have to just to do that. But chat, hydrate.
The labels are now applied.
If you got some water with you, have a little hydrate.
In another department, an employee assembles the handlebars. He installs the mechanism for the brakes and the gears.
Not gonna lie, I want to fix up my first bike. I've got one that's fallen apart now because I haven't used it in quite some time.
Now we move on to the wheel rims.
I wouldn't mind a bike, but there's not like tons of places to do it around here, so it's kind of silly. Alright, so Mephiston red is the base. That's what this is. This is going to look a little bit different, but we're going to touch it up, and then hopefully when we go over it with the wash, it won't be so bad.
To screw the spokes into the rim.
The chat hydrate has a required text box. Oh, okay.
This machine exerts a pressure on the spokes so that
maybe
have the desired
oh, maybe
tension.
I just did that so you could
If
say
there's
like
too
chat
much or
hydrate.
not
I don't know.
tension, the rim will be crooked.
There's a lot of stuff that I haven't looked at in like a year and a half because we did it a year and a half ago and I just haven't looked at it since.
This
Like we
machine
set it and forget
aligns
it.
the rims, essential for proper functioning of the bicycle. It automatically adjusts the spokes so that the wheel will be truly straight.
I immediately had to leave after I came in, so I missed you talking to me.
Placing of the tubes
said
and
hi.
the tires on the wheel rims.
I read what you wrote a little bit. Feel like? Right? I don't know. It's like an hour ago.
Set upside down, the bicycle
I hope you're doing well,
circulates
Dorina. I hope
from
your day
one
turns around.
workshop to another, where they will install the last mechanical parts. These accessories are not made here.
Okay.
The handlebars,
Ooh.
the pedals, the fork,
Nope.
the brake and chain
Dang it.
mechanisms are all
All right, we gotta
installed
shake for a little while. I always wondered why the chat
Here, they screw on
hydrate
the
has a
rear
text
brake
box,
plate.
but the Fox hydrate didn't.
Finally, they inspect each
Yeah, so you could, like-
bicycle to make sure
I mean, if you're
that the
saying like
bolts are
Fox
well
hydrate,
tightened and
pretty
that
obvious who you're talking
everything's
to.
working properly.
If we were saying
Then
chat
it's on to
hydrate, then you can put like a little message or
This
something.
factory makes 2,500 bicycles each day.
2,500 a
Assembled
day?
from
Holy
various
smokes.
tubes of chromoly. Each one weighs about 25 pounds and will run for thousands of miles.
Wow, that's cool. I feel like they should both have one considering how often
If
he
you
misses
have any
them.
comment-
That's a fair point. Oh, kayaks and breakfast cereals. Let's go. Oh. Okay, kayaks and breakfast cereals. Nobody look it up. Kayaks and breakfast cereals. Who thinks they know what the other thing is? They usually do 3 things. Who knows what the other thing is? Who has a guess? Don't say it if you actually know it, but if you have a guess, what do you think the other thing that they're going to make is? Cars. I like it. Fun fact, my first bike, I got it for free in a program one of my school did. T-Kits to be bike smart. Heck yeah. I'm going to guess wheels. Okay, so we got kayaks. What was it? Kayak cereal. I think it might be like dump trucks. Oars? I don't know. I'm tired. All right, we got some good guesses. Let's see what it is. And we're just using the detail one because we just want to drop some red into a few spots. I say that, and then we might actually be using a different brush, but we're going to try this one first. And I'm going to have to do this by hand a whole bunch, I think.
A sign of the times.
Oh, man.
Cereal. We're milking this one big time. In days gone by, kayaks were made of wood and animal skin and used by people who hunted to survive. Fast forward to today, and you'll see that kayaks have updated their image.
I think kayaks are cool, but I'm scared to like roll over in one.
Coveted by sports enthusiasts far and wide.
I know you can like unroll yourself, but I don't know. I'll stick to canoes, I think.
Formed by the melting of plastic on a mold of nickel. This mold is made in two parts, an upper and a lower section. The surface of the mold is perfectly smooth and has a mirror finish that guarantees an excellent luster. The graphics are laid on the mold before molding begins.
Thingamabobs. I've got 20.
Plastic. It's an operation that requires quite
Is that Little Mermaid?
Because contrary to
I feel like it is.
stickers, these graphics can't be lifted off if they haven't been well positioned. This is the powder they're going to melt. Linear polyethylene.
Looks like this is just because it's been sitting here for a while, and I got to shake it really well. We got to stir this up a bit. So I'm just stirring it up with a very technical tool called a toothpick.
At the same time, in other molds, they're going to fabricate other parts of the kayak.
It is, yes, there you go. Watching races in Hawaii, they had 6-person traditional made canoes. Looked awesome. Heck yeah.
Which is then closed. All the other molds are closed.
Kind of awesome how the Pacific Islanders like traverse the ocean. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool how they traverse the ocean. Pretty cool how the Vikings traverse the ocean. Like, I mean, they're best guessing it, obviously, but like the best guess on how they did it and everything, and kind of walking through what makes sense based on the records available and the stories passed down and blah 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 blah. But like, flippin' incredible. You just start going off into the ocean and there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Polyethylene melts at 550 degrees.
Oh look, he got a reference. I feel like I get all the references, just not some of them.
To completely distribute the powder throughout the mold, it pivots on.
I would love to know if they do something like that here in New Zealand with the waka, the wakar, the wakar, wakar.
This procedure is termed rock and roll.
I can't do that. I can't add the R onto a word that just ends in A. I think that's a very like Britishy English way to do things.
In order to solidify. To do this,
wakar, wakar, wakar.
It must not be cooled too quickly.
The Celts got to North America before any tea drinker did. Silly. I had the whole Britain and company discovered the Americas first. I mean, Leif Erikson in like 987 or something, right? I'm off by a couple years, but not by that many. Okay.
To machining it.
Salty, hello. You got it right the first time. I forgot we add the R sound. Yeah, no worries. No, you're fine. That sounds less obvious when you hear it in the Kiwi accent. Yeah. That was loud. Yeah, I'm still figuring out all the levels on this thing. Salty, hello. Welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastic today. Now I don't know what to do. I got paint on me now. I guess I could use a paintbrush to get it off. Make sure I use the correct one.
All that remains now is to finish the baggage compartment.
I didn't get you while you were close up painting, at least. That's true.
And put the cover in place and hold it down with a
That's
retaining
true.
strap.
I might use that paintbrush anyway, actually. At least I didn't spill it.
Finally,
Even if we get some
ready for delivery.
on the model, you can always touch it up. You can always fix it up later. You can always just clean it up a little bit. I'm super late, dang it. At least I can hang out tonight. Heck yeah, Salty. Yeah, we're kind of thinking about maybe doing some mini Mondays. And just do some short Monday streams and just do a little painting.
Drop a hammer on the job, and you might have a few broken.
Oh, cool. And I
toes
still
to
got
show
time
for
left,
it.
so we're good.
Enter the sturdy work boot.
I was wondering if the jump scare redeems were off. Didn't test it. I feel like I turned them off, but maybe we turn them back on again because we're having problems with blurp, and I think I got it all back up and going. Sleep, gotta head to bed. Have a productive stream. Fox with Tacos, thank you so much.
A waterproofing treatment completes the preparation.
Kind of finishing our little proof of concept, guys. And yeah, look at that globule of stuff. Ugh. We put like a little bit of water in there. Paint medium would be better. I don't have any on hand right now, but I got some water.
I gotta sing the
Oh
theme
goodness.
song now.
Doom 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 doom. Okay.
Temperature of 160 degrees. Then the hide will be hung.
Well, everybody, those all work.
48 hours. Here, the hide is stretched on a vacuum drying plate. It's evened out to get rid of any creases.
Need cam for scary games. If it makes jump scares more fun. Oh my goodness.
A hide measures almost
I thought about if I get a different mount for my camera, like pointing it, having a keyboard hand cam.
This punch, with the help
You can all
of a
see like the
press,
keyboard and the
cuts
setup and
different
stuff.
pieces of leather. They also cut brown fabric pieces, the interior lining of the boot, made from a foam base and woven
There we go.
polyester fibers. This pairing
Just using
machine
one of the
thins
paintbrush
edges before
connector
they're
bits
sewn.
or protector bits just to throw a little water in there and loosen this up a bit.
During the cutting, each piece of leather is identified.
Oh my goodness. Goodness sakes, that's an interesting one.
Assembly of the boot.
Fox likes to make sure he doesn't miss me in chat. Oh my goodness.
On this machine.
Well, I didn't know how to set the volume the very first time, and then now it's just kind of been a thing.
Excess leather is progressively cut away.
By the way, Salty,
The eyelets made
are there
of
any
steel
mods in
threads
chat right now?
are
Can we get a
are
shout out for
positioned.
Salty? Can we get a shout out for Salty? Are there any mods in chat?
With tiny nails called
Salty, my
tabs.
mods are yelling at me now when I don't ask them to do things.
The last is placed in the boot to
Tree!
facilitate the assembly
Thank
of
you
the
very
front
much.
part. This carding machine removes any
I'm trying to get used to
uneveness at
letting
the level of
mods
the
do
lining
mod
before
things.
proceeding to the next step.
It's not working very well, but I'm trying.
They now install the
Make us
tempered
work,
steel
Fox.
toe cap.
Salty, can you shout
Lining
tree
is
out?
They insert the cap and fix it well in place.
Tree's usually streaming Monday
The
nights.
leather is folded beneath the boot.
Let's see,
Secured with a tag,
Thursdays,
and the sides fastened with hot
Fridays,
glue. On this seat and
sometimes
side
some
resting
Saturdays.
The boot front is now finished. We get a good
We're often on Tree stream on Thursday nights, late night, doing a fun co-op game. It's been like something different almost every time. It's been a lot of fun.
Installed at the beginning.
And then we also often play games with Tree for Friday Friend Day.
Now the sole will be installed. The heel cores are
Cat for the
primed. It is
Emperor.
put onto the sole,
Wait,
which will soon be secured into place.
have we talked about this? Do
Here
you
they
know?
proceed
Do you
with
know?
machining and
Oh my
welding
goodness!
of
Do you know
rubber
Warhammer?
soles.
Oh my goodness!
It's
I'm gonna nerd out right
vulcanization,
now.
Done at a temperature of 330 degrees.
I gotta
And
finish
the
shaking. Now I
sole
got
is
paint all over my hands,
solidly
Salty.
installed.
Oh my goodness!
This machine sands the edges of the sole to eliminate any
I know a little,
vulcanization
but not a
residue.
ton.
They
That's
also
totally
apply
totally
sealant.
fair. There's so much to know that
They
even if
now
you know a
place an
lot, you
insole
don't.
inside the
You know what I
boot.
mean? Okay. Can we shout out Cat now?
Here they install the laces and stitch
This
on
is
the
so weird
labels.
asking people to shout people out for me. Can we shout out Cat? Oh my goodness.
The booths now leave for the packaging area.
Warhammer is such a broad universe. There's like Warhammer is a hobby essentially, but it's a whole universe. And like you can be into Warhammer and you can only paint and put things together, and that's it. Or you can be into Warhammer and only play the video games, and that's it. Or you can just read books. There's so many books. There's like, I don't know, hundreds of books at this point set in the Warhammer universe. There's like 30 plus different factions of humans and aliens and superhumans like these guys, and then the regular humans like I have painted over there. This better be flipping stirred up enough now. It's still not great. There's the monthly magazine. Maybe you're just into that.
They come in different sizes.
They started doing some different board games that are not the full-on tabletop games, but they're just small board games. I actually got one of those because it meant that the people inside were on a super discount, and I was like, yes, please. So some of these guys that we're going to be putting together at some point in the future are going to be coming from some of that. And then there's the whole like tabletop battle thing where you get together with a friend or a rando at a game store, and like you do a social thing, and then you like fight with your little dudes on the tabletop with rules like D&D style, but like less. Oh no! Oh, this better dry well. I'm gonna be so frustrated. That is so bright. Why is that so bright?
All the wires are placed behind the
Well, that's why these are the test guys. That's why these are the test guys.
And shelters it from the weather. Depending upon the distance from which the sign will be seen, spaces between
kind of hard to get all the angles when you fully assemble them and then you spray paint them. So like, all right, but
a workman now makes the electrical connections. The wires have to be solidly
I really don't want to paint every one of these dudes properly. I really want to do this the lazy way.
The matrices must operate
so if that's the case, I might spend some extra time on the future ones, doing a couple extra heavy layers of the spray paint, because I just don't want to, if I can avoid it, I just don't want to paint them. Because you can spray paint them, and then I don't want to paint them again, and then dry, and then paint them again, and then do the other steps. I'm trying to save 2 layers of paint here.
Sometimes the matrices are made up in 2 pieces, one supporting the elements, and the other having the components. In this case,
I have some sister sororists that I have that I should finish putting together. Oh heck yeah, it's a good hobby. Heck yeah, I don't know. I've moved a lot when I was younger, and went to a bunch of different schools and stuff. And so it's like tough to make friends and stuff when you're in that kind of setting, and you're like, all right, I guess I'm doing this again. And it was fun, like going through the lunchroom and seeing someone with like a Warhammer book and being like, hey, so what's up? And then you got like a little built-in friend group right there. Because nerds are cool. I definitely was going through a phase where I was watching games on YouTube. Heck yeah. I mean, that's basically what Twitch is. There was a point in my life where I was like, I didn't understand. I'm like, wait, you just watch people play games? Why wouldn't you just play the game yourself? That's ridiculous. I don't even understand what you're talking about. And then now, like, I watch so much Twitch, and I do a lot of Twitch and stuff. Was it this one? Are you drying? No, well, we're gonna give that one a minute to dry. I might not be happy with this. We're gonna see. We just might make them extra grimy in those parts if we have to. The chest freezer I ordered was dented on arrival, and I asked for a partial refund because we need it. They can't do that, so offered a full refund. Do you have to ship it back? The free $200 freezer that normally costs $400. Super deals. Yo, let's go. That's awesome. That's good customer service, because it's like, hey, this arrived in unacceptable condition. Please fix it. And they're like, okay, well, we can't send you a new one. So like, or like, we're not going to ship it back. So like, we'll ship you a new one, or here's your money back. I've had that happen a couple times for things. Not like a super cool freezer, but like for a couple things.
120,000 electrical light diodes and took nearly 3 months.
Half listening, did you say no offense to the gays? I definitely did not. I never mean offense to the gays, but I didn't say no offense to the gays. I don't know what I said now. I wish I knew what I said now.
If you aren't the type to
I should probably sort out some small business stuff real quick. Be right back. Heck yeah, go get it done. Go be productive. About the size of a match on the lid, but like round. Oof. But like fully functional. That really takes the sting out of it. Like for a minute there, you're like, oh, I'm super bummed. This is a new fridge and I just paid for it. And like, what the heck? And then you're like, okay. But now it's free, so every time I look at it, I'm going to look at that and be like, yeah, that's worth it. That little dent, that's worth it. That's like what I'm looking for my fridge. I'm just trying to look for a deal since I can stretch out the timeline a little bit still. I'm just trying to make every dollar reduced stretch. Because if I can make some more dollar reduced stretch out of the whole fridge fiasco, I can put that towards friendship forging. I think that's good enough. We'll let that dry a little bit more. I'm gonna brush this off. Ugh, wasted paint.
The making of frosted cornflakes starts in this cooker.
Probably costs more for them to pick it up. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Because not just to pick it back up, then it's to bring it back, and then they gotta store it, and then what are they gonna do? Fix it? They probably can't even fix it, so then they could sell it dented. But if you're getting it directly from the manufacturer, they probably don't have a storefront to like resell dented stuff, so then they have to sell it to someone else at a super discounted price, and then they're gonna sell it for dented, or they're gonna keep it themselves. So like by the time you add all that up, it's not even worth it, you know? I got sent a couch and a truly ugly mirror instead of a pan once, and they never came to pick them up. What? I got sent a couch and a truly ugly mirror instead of a pan once, and they never came to pick them up. It wasn't even a normal shape. It was a weirdly shaped and had a fake diamond border. I gave it to someone else. Oh my goodness. Did you keep the couch? I would have sold the couch. I got something on Amazon. I ordered like a toolbox thing, and instead of the toolbox, I got the radio that looked like the toolbox. So instead of like the $20 thing or something, it was like a $200 thing. I never told Amazon. I was like, nope, I'm keeping that. I should have told them, so then I could get the toolbox. Then I would have kept the radio thing anyway. I needed a couch, so yoink. Nice.
Now they add in vitamins. The cereals are placed into this.
I mean, they just got a free pan, you know, so I think it's okay. I gotta be a little bit more over here to get back in the camera. All right. Was expecting a small box of Band-Aids, received an e-bike. Many phone calls later. I got to keep the bike. Oh my goodness.
40 and 45 bags a minute before they head off for final packaging.
I did see like a Twitter thing or a post at some point where a hockey player, there's a hockey player that was like 7 feet tall or something. And so his sticks were like 14 feet long. And they arrived at someone's house. And so they like added the team and they were like, thanks, but I don't think these are mine. Do you want them back? And these sticks were like super special ordered or something, so they couldn't get replacements very quickly. So they like drove, like they sent someone over, or they sent whatever to get it shipped back. And they're like, yeah, very much. We want those back. Thank you.
And the mixture is spread out.
How many trillions are lost per year due to flip ups? Tons.
Here they add
tons.
Chips to the mixture.
Fox, you can sit comfy on a pan. I mean, how big is the pan? Maybe. Hockey sticks were twice his height. I mean, not really. But like, I don't know. If the dude's 7 foot tall, how long is the hockey stick? Like 5 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot? I don't know. They're big hockey sticks. It was like the biggest hockey player in hockey history or something. That bike I got sent by accident was worth $5 grand.
Bars continue circulating.
What?
This equipment is used to line up the bars and make the packaging process easier.
Oh my goodness. Did you keep it or did you resell it?
Side by side, the bars are turned.
Dang, I'm like,
they run one
did you even
behind
need a
the other.
bike? Hang on, what did you? I was expecting a small box of Band-Aids and I got a
Delicious
bike.
caramel fondant to the bars.
What if you like just resold it for like $3,000 and then bought a bike for like $300 and then you kept the difference? Oh my goodness. All right, this is fading into the color a little bit, but I still hate it.
With chocolate. About 400 pounds
So
of chocolate
for the when we do
bar
special
recipe.
guys, I will repaint them all and everything for the special unique characters, but for these ones, I really don't want to do that.
The bars are ready for packaging.
Oh, but I forgot we want to paint the details a little bit
This
first.
machine
Dang it.
individually
Forgot about
bags the
that.
bars.
No, we can do it after. We'll do it after. They'll look so good just having the
Finally, they proceed with the
just having the
packaging.
wash on them.
These tasty bars will be enjoyed by children as well as adults.
I guess we can just avoid some of the spots where the
Comments about the show, or if you'd
other
like to
colors are gonna go. Ah, they're just like, come on. And it's a way nicer red too. Like it looks really good when it's painted that extra little bit. I just don't want to do it. Which I think some of the more complicated guys is gonna get really annoying.
Today on How It's
The
Made,
mirror is definitely a choice. Oh, did you post a
we'll
picture?
tell you all
I put
you
pictures of
need
the
to know
mirror and the
about
couch in your Discord for you to laugh at, Fox. Oh my goodness.
adhesive bandages. We'll stick to the facts in this report.
The universe sent you that bike. Have fun. Exactly.
Computer circuit boards, letting the chips fall where they may. And liquor. We distill
Fox undercoats
the
of
whole
paint.
process for you.
What mean? I mean, Javern, I'm just like skipping through. I'm just seriously trying to.
Whether your rig of choice
What?
rides on 8, 10, or 18 wheels,
That's an
Trucks have
interesting
got the
mirror
goods.
tree.
and they
My
get them
goodness.
to where they have to go. Trucks not only transport most of today's
Okay, that's actually a pretty
consumables,
legit couch. Like a little
the
like love seat
undisputed
size couch
kings
or
of the
whatever.
road.
That's pretty legit. Yeah, I'd keep that. That's awesome.
Fabricating these massive trucks requires many highly complex steps, since the parts are usually heavy and tricky to handle. Assembly begins with the fabrication of the bearing frame, the main part on which the truck's cab, motor, and transmission will rest. They begin by assembling these tempered steel stringers, beams varying in length between 25 and 43 feet.
All right, I was just trying to get caught up on a couple things really quickly. I'm sure for the right person that mirror is perfect, I guess, but I couldn't be
The
convinced
chassis is
there was
made
two
as
right
a
people.
huge
I
mechanical
mean,
set.
someone had to
The
make that.
stringers are solidly attached
I got the drawing
together
tablet
with
and the
nuts
gift cards if
bolts
anyone's
and
confused.
tightened
Oh,
with powerful
I missed something.
pneumatic
Oh, up there.
pulls.
Hang on. Or take up biking if you're semi-local to your work. You can save gas money. That's
Once
true.
assembled, the main chassis is transported to another
Yeah.
stage of construction.
I haven't worked at a spot where I am
Now
in a
we're going to install
long
the
time
mechanical
where
parts.
actually in this general area where I am, it would be
They
impossible
start
for me
with the
to
differential,
bike
the
to work.
axle, and the springs lead.
Although now I work where I'm at, so
The
like
brake
I don't have to
mounts
go
are then
anywhere,
put
which
in
is
place.
awesome.
The plates installed on the mounts allow the truck to brake. They install the wheel hub onto which the wheels will be attached.
Zura Zura, did I say hello to you? Hello,
The
welcome in.
transmission shaft, which
We're just
will
doing a little
power the
painting and
driving
watching a
wheels,
little
is
how it's
inserted.
made. And I'm just trying to cheat corners and
They
like
finish the rear wheel
do as
assembly by
little
mounting
work
the
on these
heavy
as
brake
possible.
drum made of cast iron.
I'm trying to like do as little painting as
To
possible on these like
facilitate the
rank and
mounting,
file guys.
Everything is assembled upside down.
So
With an overhead
that's what
crane
I'm
capable
doing.
of lifting a
And
26,000 pound load, they
yeah, we're
then
just gonna
turn
full
the
send
part
it.
right side up.
We're just gonna full
Next
send it.
step, the motor propulsion elements. The transmission is bolted to the motor, seen here in yellow.
Solution that nobody asked
Motor
for.
propelling elements
Get a stationary
comprise the
bike.
clutch
There you
and
go.
the transmission, installed
I wouldn't
at the
mind
front
one.
end
I
of the truck
really wouldn't
chassis.
mind a stationary bike.
A
I
truck
thought
has
about like
between
just
6
trying to
and
figure
10
something out
wheels,
to make
22 inches in diameter.
my bike a
The
stationary
tire and wheel
bike, but
together
my
weigh
bike
about
is like old and
120
falling apart.
pounds. Because of this heavy weight, the wheels are installed with the help of this powerful
Guess I
tool.
left it outside a little too
This
long and
bolt
stuff.
fastener allows tightening of all the wheel nuts at the same time.
All right,
The mechanical part is ended, and they now proceed with the
that
cab
just
assembly.
soaks right up in there.
This begins with painting.
So on these ones, they are a little bit bigger. So I don't know if that means we should hopefully be able to see all the details and stuff on the camera a little bit better.
This worker attaches the support for the horn to the roof of the truck cab.
I don't know. I've thought about picking up like a very, like not as good as this one, but like a really
Now for the cab's interior.
cheapish, low-endish. Oh, I just gotta paint that one leather actually, so that's not gonna work. I didn't need to do that. Camera and having like a second angle so that I can, like, finding a camera that'd be good for like close-ups and just like not moving. It doesn't have to do anything other than like look good for something that sits there. And so while the paint's drying, I can put it off to the side and have like a nice little second angle that you all can see.
Completed. It is bolted onto the chassis.
Yeah, I really like the red that is. Ah, it's such a difference. Ah, it's such a difference between the two.
The truck is now almost ready to hit the road. They started up and
it's just the annoying thing is if I need to touch up any of the red, I can't, and that's the biggest. That's the biggest thing is if we do it this way, I need to touch up any of the red or hide any of the oopsies, like I can't, and that's the biggest issue.
It requires 95 to 100
don't want to
hours
have
of
to
work
paint
to
every
assemble
single
a truck
thing
like
red.
this. In spite of their 11,000-pound weight, these trucks can move along at a top speed of 75 miles per hour.
It's not like I can
carry a
spray paint a paintbrush or something. I don't think that would work quite so well.
Cut your finger? Well, you've got a couple of first aid options.
Order a Band-Aid, you
can
get a
wrap
bike.
it up in bulky gauze, or you can apply a flexible adhesive bandage. If you're like most people, you'll take the bandage and save the gauze for your mummy costume next Halloween.
And you'll probably call it a Band-Aid, but that is the brand name. Oof, that was way too much wash on the face there.
Made of various materials, among which is the main support called ETS, a fabric that's elastic in only one direction. It's a fabric that will become the adhesive portion
Try to
of the
quickly
bandage.
clean that up before it dries.
This 6,000-foot roll of fabric can make 1,800,000 small bandages, or 300,000 large bandages. A thin coating of glue
Doesn't
is
matter
applied
about
to
that,
one
because we're going
surface
to paint
of the
that over.
fabric. Then it's heated to 120 degrees in an oven to puff it up, creating holes in the glue coating. Then the fabric is newly rolled up into
Get in
around
and on
1,000
his
foot
arms and
lengths.
everything. We're going to paint over the
Bandages
weapon, so
are
it doesn't
different
matter.
sizes. These blades cut the glued
in
rolls into
there.
strips of varying widths. These rolls are taken away and stacked.
Yeah, like
ready
it's
for the
so much
next step.
brighter. Ugh.
Application of the little cushion protective
We might end up
pads.
going over it and painting them all red.
The material used
I just
for
don't
the
want to do it, but it's
pads
the
is
right
shown
thing to
here
do, I
as a
think.
large
But I don't
roll
want
of
to do it,
fabric
but it's
which
the
will
right
have
thing to
be
do.
cut. Here, a machine cuts the fabric pads. These extremely sharp blades have to be sharpened every 6 months. The cushion fabric is separated into narrow strips, which will later be glued to the ETS fabric.
Why do you want your bike to be stationary? Don't you want your
The
bike to
strips of
be
cushion
mobile? Oh,
fabric
because
are
then I
now
can
ready to
just
be applied to the
be
bandages.
here, and if I like take a couple minutes away from work and step away or something, I
This is
can
the
go. I can
machine
ride the
that
bike for a little bit and just
fabricates
get
the
a quick little
bandages.
workout
The
in.
roll of bandage components is unrolled. The machine assembles them, then cuts and individually wraps them.
Just easier that way.
The bandages are wrapped one
Get
by one.
get a little bit more
This
active.
machine applies the unprinted white wrapping paper that protects the
Nothing wrong with
bandages.
going outside and going for a ride, but
And now they proceed to packaging. Packaging speed
And if I'm
depends
right
on
there,
the product, varying
just kinda fit it
between
in during the day and
300
stuff, you know?
1,500 bandages a minute. This roller perforates holes that allow the bandages to be easily separated from one another. Strips of bandages are placed into boxes. Here we see other small bandages
that's
that are
way
made
too
in a
heavy on
different
there.
way.
man, I'm not liking this at all.
The cushion strip is positioned at the center of the ETS fabric strip.
Are y'all learning about adhesive
The
bandages?
cushion pad isn't sterile at this stage. They will have to be sterilized right at the end of the fabrication process. Next step, applying 2 plastic paper protectors over the
I'll
glue-covered
put this on
ends
just
of
so it
the
doesn't look
bandage.
silly. It is
This
unnecessary
done,
on those shoulder
the bandage
pads.
is drawn by suction with a robotic arm and placed between
I guess
2
we should do
wrapping
the bottom
papers.
of those, though.
In slow motion, we see the wrapping action better. This machine is much faster than the eye. At full speed, it can wrap 300 bandages a minute.
Well, much faster than the eye. Thank you. Thank you, how it's made.
The bandages
All right.
exit the machine.
Let's look at
perfectly
that. Let's
wrapped.
get that a second to dry.
Certain types of bandages have to go through a sequential bandage machine to have aeration holes pierced in them. These holes allow air to circulate and thus help promote healing. These bandages are now ready. Sometimes they print instructions on bandage
Let me go make
wrappers.
egg drop chicken noodle
This paper
soup.
printing machine is
Dang,
used
that
with bandage
sounds
machines.
really good. Is
2
jumping
polymer
jacks a workout?
plates
Yep.
receive ink from a
Jumping
series of
jacks and
rollers in order to
push-ups
reproduce
and
the
mountain
desired
climbers
design.
and
The bandages
bunch of stuff
pass
like that.
through
Yep.
at high speed. Before being packaged,
I do
the
that.
bandages
Do
are
that during the
finally
day.
Sterilized, 10,000 at a time.
A friend way into
Bandages
cycling
are
had a floor mount
automatically
thing
counted
that
here,
turned his bike into a
placed in a
stationary
chute,
bike for when the
and
weather
fall
was
into the
bad.
packaging
I
box.
thought about like just making like DIYing something like that, and then I saw how much they were, and it was way more than I thought they would be, and I was
The
like,
large
oh,
roll of ETS
probably
fabric
because
seen
you
at
really, really,
beginning
really
will
need
have
the
allowed
bike
them
not
make
to fall
nearly 2
down.
million
So then I thought
bandages.
maybe DIYing
Each
it was
year,
not the best
this
idea.
facility produces a staggering 4 billion bandages in 65 different models.
We're painting the roses red. Well, I mean, they're called blood angels. Well, we're painting them a different thing. They're blood ravens, but basically they're blood angels. And so
Computer technology
they're vampire
changes quicker than
superhumans,
just about any other
essentially.
industry on Earth.
Essentially.
So watch fast.
Ugh.
Electronic circuits have shrunk from miles
They
of
are just gonna
wiring
look so
to
much
the
better if I
size
do the
of a
red
computer circuit board,
one layer.
and they're still getting smaller.
No, it's not the biggest difference. That
An
is, though.
electronic circuit board is a computer component that can produce spectacularly realistic scenes.
Let that
Animating
sit for a
this
second while I
particular
think it through and let it dry.
took 4 months of work by artists and programmers with the
Not right
aid
now
of a
because my eggs are
G400
frozen, but I make egg
graphic
drop
processor
chicken
by
soup and
Matrox.
chicken noodle soup. Gotcha. Right now I'm gonna make some
A
avocado
printed
rice with
circuit
chicken.
board
Ooh,
can be
interesting.
compared to a building composed of fiberglass
My eyes could wrap
floors,
at least 30
copper
bandages an hour.
passageways,
Oh my
and
goodness.
stairs that link the
I need
floors
spicy
between
peppers.
them.
I cannot believe I didn't get spicy peppers at the
Cards
store.
are
It's
assembled
11:20
with
now.
two
I can't go back to the store too late. It's
surface
too late
wiring
now.
And wiring through the card. The components are placed into the holes and soldered in
Wooden
place.
nails? Yeah.
A stencil
like
is used
screws
to
or
apply
bolts.
soldering paste onto
If you
the
DIY
card.
the stand, you
This
just
paste will
also
solder
buy
the
some
surface
pads to put on the
components.
floor.
Here they place the
Yeah, but
stencil
like if
into
I
the
like
printing
fell
unit.
off or something, and then like
It is through these
then I
holes
like
that
run
the
into the
soldering
like I
paste will
bicycle
run.
into the wall or something. That seems like that'd be quite silly. I don't want to do that by mistake.
The machine spreads the soldering paste, which contains, among other elements, a tin lead alloy. The printing blades go into action. They spread the soldering paste on the stencil. This paste runs through the stencil holes and covers the metallic surfaces of the printed circuit board, which will establish the electric current. Here is the difference between an unprinted card and another printed one. The unprinted card surface is much more shiny.
Mushroom
Now they're
Gal,
going to install the surface wiring
hello.
elements.
Welcome in.
They are
Been
automatically
lurking. Do you post
positioned by
photos of your
this
minis? I
graphic
haven't
placement
yet.
machine.
I've
About
done it on the
36,000
Go
components are
Lives
installed
on
per hour.
Twitter and
That's
Blue
about
Sky,
10 per second.
but I haven't taken good ones yet
This
for
incredibly
Discord.
sophisticated machine is equipped
These
with a
little
viewing camera
guys
that
were
verifies
kind of
the
the test
alignment
ones.
and dimensions of each part before
These
installation.
ones are kind of the test ones to kind of
unerringly
get
positions the
the
part
color
at
scheme
the
down
exact spot.
and see if I liked doing the
Another
eyes
machine,
that way, and if I
slightly
like
less
doing
precise than
the
previous
sand that
one,
way, and I
installs
do
parts where the space
dry
between
brush
two
the gun there,
placement
so I like all the
points is
details
less
we're
than
doing
2/100ths
I'm
of
just
an
not
inch.
sure if I want to gold up
They can
the
install
Aquila,
8,000
the
parts in
chest
60
symbol,
minutes.
or leave it like that, or what do I want to do? So I'm kind of still thinking through that. But I can post some
The card
in progress
continues
pictures
on
and
its
stuff on the
way
Discord.
toward
I
the
was
oven,
thinking about it.
which
I just haven't
accomplishes
had a
an
good one.
essential operation.
I want to set up like a little photo booth for him, and then I can do it.
Once the parts are
How long have you been
secured,
painting
the
for?
card
About an
goes
hour and a
into
half.
convection oven, where the heat will solder the parts to the card.
Nah. Off and on for years. During like COVID and stuff, I got way back into it. There was a local hobby store that closed by me, so I got an absolute ton of these paints for very cheap, which was a boon to me. And that was awesome. Kind of was able to branch out and do a bunch of different things with that. And so I've had this backlog for a while, and I'm like, kind of talked about it on stream a couple times, and people seemed interested in it. I was like, well, instead of it just sitting there forever, because I'm always streaming instead of doing other hobby time stuff, what if we try it? And it seems to be interesting, at least a little bit. So it kind of gives us a chance to hang out and talk and kind of have a bit of a different vibe than when we do games or games with friends. We can just kind of chill for a bit.
These pegs make contact with the card's connecting points, allowing them to
but if you're
check for short
asking,
circuits or open circuits in the card. And then a final test, a computer-aided operating test.
I have
to see if the card is functioning perfectly.
This guy from when I was a wee little one, child.
This company fabricates 200
that's with like dollar store craft paints,
and produces about 4,000 cards each week.
Which only a few have survived the warp. Only a few have survived all of the moves and everything, and I wish I had more of them.
The secrets behind the world's finest spirits and liquor all boil down to one simple recipe. Mix grain and
all the way up to like
then ferment
getting
and
better and
distill.
doing it doesn't super show well on here,
and you begin to understand.
but just
why
imagine
these
this is like
bottles are worth
amazingly
their weight
painted
in gold.
And there's a lot of really fine detail that got picked up on the paints, and I'm very pleased with myself on it. Just imagine that's the case.
Distillation was known to ancient Romans who mastered
I
the
guess I could have done
process.
that a little bit right there.
However,
But just
we
imagine
still
that's the
don't
case.
know
This
the
looks
precise
amazing.
Ingredients they used.
Just
In
a
the Middle
wee
Ages,
kit.
stills produced the first alcohols from wine. The 7th century saw people making ethyl
I would
alcohol,
consider
and by the
myself a
15th
solid
century,
amateur.
The process was further refined, leading to the production of today's brandy.
There are some
bourbon,
tips and techniques
cognac,
and stuff that I picked up
and
on the way,
whiskey.
but I would consider myself a solid amateur.
Dried corn kernels are the main grain used in making spirits.
Don't get in
Every day,
crocheting.
7
I'm surrounded by
truckloads empty
yarn.
out 230 tons of
Uh-oh.
it.
But there's a
This
sale,
corn
and you're going to
will
use
produce the
it
basic
one
ingredient
day.
For spirits such as whiskey, gin,
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Cremant, and amaretto. The kernels are stored
Nothing
in
better than
these
cheap
80-foot
paints.
high
Minis can be an
silos,
expensive hobby.
which can
Yeah.
hold up to 275
Which
tons.
I've my other army, my
This
main
is the
army is
distillery
Imperial Guard,
control room.
and I'm
We're
doing
going to
this
make a
Blood Angels army
recipe
for the very
that's
first time.
95% corn and
So
produces a
one of the cool
neutral
things with Imperial
alcohol,
Guard is
to
there's
which
lots
they
of
will add
proxies
other
out there.
grains for color and
So
flavor.
while
We
most
see
of my
here
stuff
the first
is
step on this screen, the milling of the grain.
James Workshop
Some 9 tons of corn flour and
approved,
5,000 gallons
some
of
of
water
it's
are
cool
introduced
proxy
into this
stuff like that
autoclave
last
and
last
cooked
model I
with
just
live
had up there.
steam for 90 minutes. Enzymes
I actually just
transform
did a
starch into sugar.
what do you call
Then
it? A
they add the
crowdfunding
yeast,
of a
which converts
GoFundMe
sugar
of
into
a
alcohol.
of a
Fermentation
line
lasts
that
60 hours at
just got delivered a
100
couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago
The
or something.
bubbling we see is created
But
by
that's
the
on the
action of
backlog
the yeast.
behind this one. I really want to
This
get this
cone
one up and going
removes the
first,
carbon
or at least a good
dioxide,
portion of it.
a natural byproduct of fermentation. Nearly 80 tons of carbon dioxide are drawn off daily.
My Switch is saying that no one is watching right now, even though I'm here. You're here, and a few other people are here.
Since the start of fermentation.
My dashboard says there's like 40-something people here, which is
When
pretty
this
cool.
stage is ended, corn oil will come
Sometimes
to the
mobile
surface
Twitch,
and
I don't
is
know.
clearly visible
Sleep.
by
Okay,
its
there was more
reddish
than I wanted
color.
to update on my build than I thought, but I have time to keep going tomorrow. When I'm done, I'll absolutely post Discord. Really excited about it. It's 1:30 sleep time. Wombat, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Now move on to the next step, distillation, which condenses the vapors of the mix.
I need to figure out how to
It's in this
weasel my way
three-column
into my
distillation
apartment complex's
system
24-hour
at a
fitness
temperature
studio.
of
I miss working out.
185 degrees, that the mash ferments and is
Do you not
distilled
have
by
like a
live
key card or
steam
something?
to separate
Now my body
the
holds on
alcohol.
to body mass
All
forever.
the
This was
distillation
awful when I
columns
wanted
are
to lose weight. I
continually
gave up.
monitored.
It's wonderful for muscle. I still have so much muscle in my thighs. It never left. That happened when I was like 7 or 8. When I went to the gym illegally. Oops. When I was like 12, I got to the max thigh machines. I'm not lying. Absolutely bragging. Oh my goodness.
This is called draft, and it will be used to make animal feed.
I really like the setup. Chill painting and chatting plus how it's made. Yeah. This is like the second or third time. Second time we have it set up like this, I think. Second time. And we're just trying it out. I don't know. We'll mix it up. On Trash TV Tuesdays, when we have a Trash TV Tuesday, we do like Gordon Ramsay and some other stuff, which is a very different vibe. And sometimes we do like 90 Day Fiancé and stuff, but we're not painting for those. We're like legit paying attention and stuff. Sunday mornings, we do Saturday morning cartoons. And then Wednesday nights, Friday nights, and Sunday nights, we usually do games. This coming Sunday, we're doing cartoons. Then we're doing a spooky collab with some Fox friends that are foxes. And then, man, I think I gotta paint them.
Bottling begins. Here, 140
I think I gotta paint them all red.
milliliter bottles of rum and spirits are filled every minute. Clean bottles circulate continually.
I'm just trying to talk myself out of it because it's going to add hours and hours worth of work, but it's going to look better. I think. Let me see some of these other ones.
By this machine, it allows an exact quantity to flow into each bottle. The next step, a capper places caps on the bottles and
I got this one when I was in the Netherlands. So I'm going to I think I'm gonna paint the book in like the Dutch flag or some of the ribbons or something here.
Machine fills 120 bottles with 1.14 liters of Canadian whiskey every minute.
In Dutch colors. I think that'd be fun. That was cool when you go to like a different place and you pop into like the random game stores, board game stores, because sometimes they have Warhammer, sometimes they used to, and they don't carry it anymore. So maybe they have a couple boxes. So sometimes you get something on a silly sale, where they're just trying to get rid of stuff.
If you have any comments about the show,
so hours and hours and more streams, I'm all for that. Oh my goodness. I've not been getting a keycard key, but it's allegedly behind the leasing office. Leasing office is not open 24 hours. The gym allegedly is. I cannot find a door that I can open outside of the building. What the flippity flop? Yo, go down and talk to them and be like, hey, show me where this door is. Show me the door. Been here for a month and a half now? Yeah, like, go knock down their door. Be like, Melon. Melon.
Apple juice. From the tree to the glass.
I end up getting a job that makes me enough money. I'm going to rent out a garage for my car. I shall also make dice. Ooh, that's cool.
To score a touchdown. And cosmetics.
Research if way to get a little pool of spray paint first, or is it the color? So the problem, I don't want to get up and go get it, but the spray paint is this color, and it's all the same brand. It's all Citadel colors. It is Mephiston red. It's just that the spray paint comes out a little bit differently. And so if it comes out a little bit differently and I have the same, it's never going to match perfectly. So theoretically, what I should be doing anyway is do the spray paint, which does the base coat, which then all the spray paint base coat does is help this paint adhere to this model. That's the difference. Is starts like this. You do the spray paint on so that this paint sticks to this. I'm just trying to skip 2 steps and talk myself out of it. But I think that means it's just going to add hours of time to do all this. And I'm just trying to rationalize not doing that, or / come to grips with like the fact that I'm going to have to do that. Which I guess, like, if you all think this is fun, then I might repeatedly be doing this Monday nights then. I might be doing this a lot Monday nights then.
Enough to liquefy the metal. It is heated by 3 electrodes and by 4 natural gas burners. The contents of the basket.
And then, like, theoretically, I could just spray paint, like spray the paint into like a little corner of a piece of cardboard or something, and then dip it into like touch up and stuff. But
system draws out the smoke that's produced. At this high heat,
Close to
the
asking them to
66
show me
tons
how
of
to
metal
use it,
will
but that's
melt in
incredibly
about 60
embarrassing for me.
minutes.
That's fair. I
Then
used to
the
have a lot
cover
of
is
problems with
placed on
doing
the
stuff like
furnace.
that, and then it just, I don't know if I was watching something
This
or read
liquid is
something or
composed of
whatever,
impurities that
or
rise
just
to the
it came to
surface
me, but
when
it's
the metal
basically just
becomes
like,
molten. At this stage, a workman draws a sample of steel
we
to
all only
determine
have
its
so much
chemical makeup.
time in the day, the week, the month, the year,
And
our
now they make use
lifespan,
of a
whatever.
supersonic oxygen
And
lens.
like,
This lance blows oxygen into the molten
if
steel.
something's getting in the
This
way
reduces its
of us
carbon
being able to do
content,
something that we want,
homogenizes the
like,
mix, and speeds up the melting
then we
process.
just, we're not experiencing the thing that we want. Whether that's like going to, oh, I don't know, I'm nervous about going to a concert because I don't have anyone to go with, but I'd like to see this band live or whatever. Like, the options are you go by yourself and like you'll probably have at least a decent time, or you don't go and then you miss out. So like, go to the concert. Now, that is way easier said than done. Way easier said than done.
An overhead crane
But-
capable of lifting 200 tons carries the ladle filled
Base
with
coat.
steel.
Where's my little,
Additives are introduced in order to obtain the correct steel
this
tone.
one? Ugh,
Here, the electrodes are taken out of the furnace ladle.
might need. Yeah, see that? The soap got so much of the metallic stuff off, but now
A workman now
I don't
opens
really
the
wanna
pouring
dip
nozzles of the distributor.
this
It is
nice
equipped
clean
with 4
brush
pouring
in that.
holes. The molten steel runs into molds. It cools very
I just got to the
quickly
point in my
and
life
begins
where
to
I'm like,
harden.
I just got to do it myself. Yeah.
Steel
I don't know. I've
billets
missed
are
out
produced in
on a
lengths
bunch of
varying from
opportunities to the
15
point where I'm
35
like,
feet.
oh, hang on. The only
The
person that I was hurting with that was
billets are cut to the desired length with a
me.
natural gas torch.
So like, I don't want to hurt
A pouring
me.
identification number is marked on them with a wax crayon.
And that does not mean that
The
I'm
difference between
great
a
about
steel
like
billet
being an
and a nearly
extrovert and going
finished
out there and
flattened product
advocating
is
for myself
clear.
all the time, but
Flattening of
I'm
the
a lot
billets
better than
remains to
before.
be done.
So much easier said than done.
Before
Yeah.
flattening
No,
begins,
you're not wrong.
billets
You're
are
not wrong
placed
at
in the
all.
furnace to be
But
reheated for 2
maybe
hours
imagine they are just as nice as you are.
2000 degrees. Water jets cool the billet ejector.
I haven't really done that approach. Haven't really done that approach.
The billets are placed on the
feel like a lot of
flattener
people
where
are
powerful rollers
not
compress
cool.
them. This operation gives the billets the required shape and
So
size.
then, like,
Water-cooled rollers crush the
in the
billets.
nicest way
Some
possible,
billets go from a thickness of 5 inches
I
down to
care
half an
less
inch,
about what they think
while
then.
others reduce from 6 inches down to 3/4
And, like,
of an inch.
I don't know. I'll take everyone at face value, and like,
At the
as
end
long
of
as you're not
production,
rude or anything,
bars
then you're
move along
fine.
at a speed reaching 22 miles per hour.
But I'm just less
Once they reach
worried
the required
about
dimensions,
like
the
hurting
bars
someone's
must be
feelings
cooled.
or
This
like,
cooling bed allows the steel bars to
I don't know.
cool
It's a weird. I don't know.
uniformly.
I'm definitely
A
not
total
explaining
of
this properly, but like,
440,000 tons of steel bars
instead
are
of being
made
like
at this
overly
plant each
cautious
year.
and trying not to hurt someone's feelings, just being aware of like when you say or do something and it shouldn't
Dump
hurt someone's
thousands
feelings,
of
or it
apples
shouldn't
into a
offend
giant
someone, or it
press.
shouldn't
Apply
be in the
several
way
tons
of
pressure.
get in the way of having
what
like
do
a
you
good
get?
conversation with someone.
Apple juice,
And
of
if someone
course.
is like
And good
hurt
thing
or
it's made
offended
on
or
such
mad
an
that you
enormous
said
scale.
like
When you
something
consider how many
that
people
wasn't
drink gallons
like
of
mean
this
or rude, it's
popular
just they're just
juice
mad at it and you
every
don't
year.
understand why. Like recognizing that's a them problem, not a you problem, and then just like being less concerned about that,
Here
you know.
at Rougemont, they make apple juice mainly from Macintosh apples.
I'm gonna go double check my
Some
reds because I
90% of
really
juice
don't.
production is done at
I'm gonna go double
harvest
check
time
my
in
reds. I'm
October.
gonna be right back. One
A
second.
conveyor transports apples to an inspection location. Apples tumble in the reverse direction of the conveyor belt so that wet leaves and undesirable materials adhere to the belt. The apples are stored in silos for several hours. So the apples don't get too bruised in their descent. They're slowed down in this step chute. Juice making can now begin. Now they wash the apples. Since they use some apples that have already fallen to the ground, this first water bath must eliminate pebbles. A shower of cool water completes the washing process. The apples are cut into little pieces in this grinder and produce gratings. Enzymes are added which break down the cellular structure of the fruit, allowing for maximum juice extraction. Next, the gratings are transferred into maceration reservoirs, where they'll stay for 60 to 90 minutes. Then they extract the juice. The gratings are pumped into a powerful hydraulic press. Inside the press, filter sleeves hold back the skins, seeds, and stems of the apples. Quality control is strict. At each stage of the process, they draw off samples of juice to evaluate its quality and to make sure that fabrication parameters are well adhered to. The juice is filtered a first time. The very smallest undesirable particles are held back by this sieve.
Fist in red.
The
Fist in red.
process continues. Juice flows from one stage to another,
but it's just a little bit different because of the pigments and stuff in the spray paint versus
juice enters this
the paint pot. But I have a corn red.
Up to 190 degrees.
I'd be very curious as to how that looks. So we're just gonna try that really quickly
and facilitate the second filtration. This is the ultrafiltration process, where filter membranes with microscopic pores retain the smallest of particles. The apple juice is now
maybe view it as, why haven't you given me the details yet, instead of, I don't know how to do this, can you help me? Yes. Oh my goodness, reframing some things in my mind
it has to be conserved
about situations. Like, that's a way better way of trying to say what I was trying to say. But like,
to await being bottled during the year.
Changing, like rephrasing the situation to like understand that you're not inconveniencing them,
preserving agent is added.
Even if they say it and they're wrong. But like, just, hey, what the heck? Why is there not an easily identifiable door to the outside world for this? I gotta go through here where you're not open all the time, but the gym's supposedly 24 hours? What the heck? And be like, oh my gosh, no, like, I know we keep telling them to fix this door, but like, oh, it's not. We're so sorry. Here you go. This, you come in this way. I'm not in love with this.
The straws to their sides.
Let's see.
Another automated production
I have a feeling that I'm just gonna hate that.
Juice. They circulate in a row on this conveyor. Bottles are washed and disinfected with hydrogen peroxide in this white, sterile room.
Is it okay to repost the silly karate story that was the context for me bragging about my thighs? I know it's very off topic. Sure, I guess. I don't know. We don't really have a set topic for these nights. This is just kind of like a chitty chat. It's all good, I think, for these nights. As a fiber crafter, all I can say is dye lots are important. You can't have two skeins of pumpkin orange yarn from the same brand. Sorry, you can have two skeins of pumpkin orange yarn from the same brand. They're wildly different shades of orange because of different dye lots. Yeah, so frustrating. And for this, it's literally because it's slightly different between the spray paint and the paint pot.
And when what's up is an airplane,
so
you need dependable landing gear to get you back down safely. This critical
what did I
piece
even
of
do this
aircraft
for?
equipment is the product of expert
It's definitely a lot
mechanics
closer.
combined with sophisticated technology.
I don't know. We're doing science right now. We're experimenting.
This heavy piece of steel is the undercarriage of a
I'm just mad, I think, because it's going to look better. I just don't want to do the work. I just want to cut corners.
To which an axle and wheels
That's
are
all.
attached. They begin machining the shaft. This digital lathe machines the exterior surface of the part. Sprays of water and oil cool the part, which heats up due to friction. They're now going to pierce the shaft. This drill head will ream out the inside of the shaft.
I have no idea what's going on, but it sounds violent.
So they're cautious with their work. The perforating gets underway.
But this is why we're doing it. I'm going to care about this squad the least because I'm going to use this least in the actual tabletop game, so I care about them the least out of all of the people that we're doing. That's why we're doing them first. And then these little guys are firstborn.
See here the cutting tool used to pierce the holes in the landing gear.
Lore-wise, they are the OGs. And then very recently, these guys came about due to 10,000 years of genetic manipulation by this guy named Crawl.
The hole is enlarged on its sides as required
Someone
by this
can
machine
correct
tool.
me. And he
The
basically
part is
engineered
cooled with a mix of water and oil.
these guys, which are more
Cutting is
lore
completed
accurate
and the
scale
hole is now
wise.
cleaned out with
So
compressed air, so that they can proceed with the
storyline wise,
visual
they're just
inspection.
phasing all these little guys out and
Here,
replacing them by
pieces
these
are rough
guys so
cut
that
at the
everything's
same
more to
time by
scale.
this machine.
I was in
Because
karate
of
when I was a
the
kid,
aviation, these pieces have
and on
to
a
be
Saturday or
machined to
Sadistic
perfection.
Sensei decided we were going to
The
do
machining of
competition
the
to see
shaft
who
is
could
now
hold
almost
the base
completed.
stand the longest. Everyone who failed had to do a bajillion rockets. I hated rockets. We were there for a good 2 or so hours. The classes were 4 hours long and warm up plus wrap up took 30 each. We didn't do much else that day, hence my time measurement. Before they made us stop, it was just me and one other kid. My body did not want to get back up when we got to meditating. Oh my goodness. You want to know a really silly exercise that would like it sounds simple and then it really isn't? It's called the overhead arm clap.
Used landing gear, such as this one from a Boeing 707. They strip off the paint with
And you start with your hands extended to your sides, extended all the way out, horizontal.
Stripped clean. But a visual inspection is not enough.
Palms up,
They can detect cracks by magnetic particle concentration.
and then you quickly and forcefully bring your hands together above your head in a clapping motion.
Now it's time for the shot metal procedure, where they spray steel balls onto
And then you
metal
just
surface
do
to
that,
increase
and you're
its
like, it's
resistance to
clapping.
fatigue.
I can
Before
do that.
removing the part, they first plate it. The part
Good
is
luck.
immersed for 10 minutes in cadmium, which forms a protective coating on it that will resist corrosion. Then the part is
Jumping
quickly
jacks without the
soaked in
jumping,
weak
basically.
concentration of chromic acid. Water agitated by air jets cleans away the chromic acid, and the part is rinsed with water another time. The part is now baked at 375 degrees over 23 hours to remove hydrogen induced during the plating process.
All right.
The part is immersed in
But-
liquid nitrogen.
All right, that means when we start
-200
spray painting the other guys, we can do a
before it's
little bit
inserted,
less,
in order to reduce
and
its size.
we'll worry a little bit
This
less about the
color is
spray painting of the
easily
other
pushed on
guys
with a
because
hydraulic
I'll put that back with them.
Reheating the color
Because if we miss a little bit, we're just gonna touch it up anyway.
Now the different components in the leak-proof joints
Can't do it. My arm doesn't move like that anymore. Dang it. Man, Kid Me would have done so good at asthma medicine. I've always thought I was professionally unfit until now. Fatigue and asthma attacks are so different. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was working at one time with someone that had asthma, but they didn't know it. And I was like, oh, how long have you had asthma? And they're like, I don't. I'm like,
Some 6 to 8 months are required to make a
yeah,
new
you do.
landing gear, and between 6 to 8 weeks to recondition
So
the
like
used one.
a couple weeks later, I saw them like, hey, Fox, you know what? I was like, you got asthma? They're like, yeah, I do. I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
Perfume.
But now they can get it
eyeshadow,
like treated and stuff and
foundation,
have an inhaler and
lipstick.
whatever else you got to
They're
do.
all products of a huge industry driven by our desire for
Are we still
beauty.
going for much longer? Genuinely asking because it's getting late.
Well, how
What
it's
time is
made
it?
is about to show you how
Oh,
they manufacture
no.
cosmetics. And we assure you, we're not making
Well-
this up.
We did a lot more chatting than painting. I've got to really focus on painting next time.
During archaeological excavations, mummies were
But
discovered
we
wearing
did
makeup.
make some progress
The
on
Egyptian
this.
technique of
We are, I
enhancing eye
think, committing
contours
to. I'm gonna
with
revisit.
antimony,
I'm gonna
lead,
revisit.
and metal
Dang it.
oxides.
But we
All
do have the
toxic,
paint
lethal
scheme for these that we
substances.
like.
Greek women also adorned their cheeks
Of
with a
Shanti
dye
bone
made from lead
with
oxide.
some screaming skull
In
on top.
1910, Florence
We've got the
Nightingale, under
eyeballs,
name Elizabeth Arden,
some white
would
scar
change the whole
with a
makeup
touch
picture,
of
launching the
tesseract
vogue for cosmetics
below
without toxic agents.
in the corners to make them really pop. I've got the golds here that we haven't even touched on yet. And then we've got the which is
Cosmetics have been in existence
lead
since
belcher
the dawn of
for
time.
the pew
There are
pews,
many ingredients that make up a cosmetic
which actually
formula.
turned out really
The
well.
industry heavily
So we'll do
uses
that.
iron oxides to color its products
But
in
I
a
think we're gonna have
multitude
to.
of
I think we're gonna
attractive
repaint.
tones.
I think we're gonna paint everything
Before
red.
moving into
So
fabrication,
next stream we're
each
probably just gonna
ingredient
paint.
must be carefully
We're gonna
and
use
accurately
this
weighed. These raw
and
materials
these, and we're
are
gonna paint
often
these red
dry,
guys
such as powder,
more
but
red.
can also be liquid and even oil or
And
wax.
that's all that we're gonna do.
Every ingredient will have
It's not that late. It is. I usually try to end stream like 20 minutes ago on a weekday. Yeah,
over 50 ingredients.
it's a little late for a weekday. I don't want it to be, but it kind of is. Looking good, Fox. Thank you. Yeah, these test ones. I don't know. I'll have to post a picture, but these test ones like came out pretty well. And this is the first time I've used the technical paint as the base. Oh, I meant to go look out. I'll dry brush it during the week. I think now that I've got the my dry brush one, I gotta finish cleaning it. But now that I get the dry brush one out there, we'll just.
Let's begin with the bubble bath recipe.
Whoop.
A part of the recipe is prepared.
Let that soak in there. Let's put a little bit more brush cleaner on that.
A stainless steel screw propeller mixes all the ingredients thoroughly.
Try to get our.
All along its fabrication processing.
I've forgotten so much. I'm really like trying to get back in the swing of things, and I feel like someone said don't use the metallic paints on your dry brush and have a separate paintbrush for your dry brush. I feel like that's the case. We'll see.
The final product will be mauve.
More red. Yeah, Mushroom Gal. It's gonna be a lot more red next time, I think.
The quality control and microbiology laboratories.
Just gonna spend the whole stream painting red.
Quality standards.
There we go. All right, everybody. Let's do this quick, so I only have to use one snoozy snooze. If you haven't checked in yet, make sure you check in right now. Let's get to the right thing over here. Has it sunk in yet that you're going to Canada? Well, like, no, yes and no, more no. So like flights, okay, that was the number that we had to hit for flights. Boom. Okay, that's and I'm just trying to make the rest of the numbers number for like, you know, if I can only do like a hotel or something for like 2 days, that's different than like 7 days or something, you know what I mean? Like, so I haven't booked anything. It's not set in stone yet, but like it's dang it. It looks, why'd you gotta say that at the end of the stream? Oh, it looks like it's heading that way. So like, you know, I don't know. It looks like it's heading that way, which is really cool. Number tampering? Oh my goodness. Code, you and who else was doing it the other day? Was it Guava? You all were cracking me up so much doing it. Stay forever. Oh my goodness. Human one. If it were so easy. How close can we get to 125 without reaching it? Ooh, I don't even know. I don't even know how to make the math do that. Painting with the wrong color. Painting and prattle. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, it ending. Becca Beckery, hello. I hope you're doing fantastic. I know you're super busy, but I hope you're doing fantastic. Salty. Yeah, we gotta end, yo. I just woke up. Yeah, it's the start of your day. It's the end of mine. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Salty, go live. Where's Burn at? Stay forever. Dang it. If it were so easy, I cannot tell you all how quickly I would do that. If it were so easy, I cannot tell you how quickly I would do that. Okay. I'm so unprepared. Treat, do you want to go live for a little bit? Do it, coward. Treat, do a thing for a little bit. Just go live and then fix everything live. Just do a short stream. Just do it and then fix it all live. Just fix it all live. Oh my goodness. Okay, Fox is going to be on for a bit. No, Fox is going to bed, yo. Just do it and then play a game or something, or just like, yeah, just do a thing and then fix everything live and just try to do a thing. Everybody, let's bully Tree really quickly into going live. Go live now, plan later. Yeah, sometimes. Oh my goodness, I got a frog in my throat or something. Yeah, sometimes it happens where you're like, everything's perfect and you plan it all out, and sometimes you just go live and everyone already understands and it's all good. It's all good when you're not prepared, you don't have everything ready, it's all good. Painting and prattle. I kind of like that one. I like that one. Painting and prattling. Are you still prattling? Prattling. That doesn't seem right. Prattling. Oh, where was I typing that? What is this? Okay. Apparently, oh, I was typing there for some reason. That's weird. Fox, future Fox. Don't forget butterscotch pudding. Also, this is the VOD title. Heyo, there we go. Ooh, Tree's gonna go live for a bit. Heck yeah, there we go. Okay, hang on. Let me scroll down. Everybody. Oh, Brico Brioche, hello. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving today. Yeah, just a quick little, I think on Mondays we just do like quick little ones. And then we just like chitty chat a little bit. And it's just super relaxed. And like, you can ask me what you want. And like, I'll answer or not. And we'll just go back and forth a little bit. And we'll just have like a little TV on or something. We'll just do a little short little hangy outy. I think I'm going to finish washing the big stuff and go to bed. Heck yeah. Fox, have some pistachio milk chocolate. I hate you. Pistachio milk chocolate? What? That's so weird. Pistachio milk chocolate. Salty. What? My goodness. No. Why do you keep saying that? I appear to be joining stream right at the very end again. Well, hi, bye, Fox. Loga, guess what? We're actually going to be raiding into Tree, who is a super fun, amazing streamer and is a fun friendo of the stream. Hang on a second. One of these days, we're going to find a mini painter to raid into. The Scream Tree. But if Tree holds to his Monday schedule, we're going to be raiding into Tree a bunch, which is kind of cool. I like that. I like having like a lead in, like we're leading the Tree stream. Thanks for streaming, Fox. Thank you for saying thank you, everybody. Thank you for hanging out today. It's just we're just trying it, and a bunch of you showed up. So like, okay, if you all like this format, it's a little bit different, just kind of a different vibe. We'll do this, I think, on Mondays, just like a mini Monday stream, because we're painting minis and it's a short stream. So like, you know, we'll do that. All right, everybody. It's a milk chocolate with pistachio paste filling and crunchy kind of. Oh, it's a pastry? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, Tree's doing Jackbox. Heck yeah. All right, everybody. You're awesome. Thank you very much. We're out of here. No, it's a chocolate bar. Salty, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. How is there a 0% hype train? I don't... What? Nobody do... Whatever is happening with this hype train, don't do it. Okay, everybody. We're gonna be back on Wednesday night. Let's go join Tree and play some Jackbox, some murder trivia. Let's go. Bye, everybody. Bye. I forgot the raid messages. Twitch likes it, by the way, when you do raids and you drop raid messages and stuff. It's like, whoa, look at all these people typing chat. This is awesome. Thanks for chill stream, Fox. Mushroom Gal, just so you know, whenever you all say like thanks and stuff, like that really means a lot. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. If I see a bunch of like thank yous, I enjoyed it, I'm like, okay, we'll do this again. Like if no one said thank you, I'm like, okay, we won't do a mini Monday again. But yeah, sometimes we do pretty chaotic streams. Sometimes we do chill ones. So if you like the chill ones, we'll be here for the chill ones. You like the chaos ones, we'll be here for the chaos ones. And then also don't forget to check out Human One if you somehow don't know who Human One is. Trying to say thanks and calling me a nerd just to get a shout out right at the end of stream. We are currently we're raising the funds to forge friendships in fun, and we're trying to meet up with Human One and OT and Ray. So that's all the things that we're doing for October and September. Okay, bye everybody, you're awesome. We're gonna go play games with Treat. Bye.